Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. And if you don't know, now you know. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Used to raw G, Lucy B, Mr. Free. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Funk master flex love. And if you don't know, now you know. Star ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the Fritz, same number, same hood. It's all good. It was all a dream.
Watch this.
And if you don't know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. All is dangerous. All is dangerous. All is dangerous. Ain't too many for us. Operational fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run? Dangerous. All is dangerous. All is dangerous. Ain't too many kids bang with us. Operational fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run?
What up, Bandidos? Are we doing this or what? What is good? What's happening? Long time no see, Iski mate. Or Ice Guy mate. What up, Big Daddy? Xavier, Chris. Squad in the house. We got Pippies. So a lot going on here today. A lot going on. What up, Redfield? First of all, I got all my exotics going here. I mean, all my the hunter masks are all done. Look forward to the guide. First thing in the morning, basically got it done. Just got to do some finishing touches to it. Some voiceover stuff. So, best guide for all hunters in a single video. Working on some good details here for you guys to help it easy. What up, cookies? I love cookies too. But I also figured the workaround to get shepherding working, because you know it's bugged for some people and some people it's not. So I got that working. It took some finagling, but got it working. So I'll put up a quick video in the morning for that too. There's a maintenance going on tonight. So maybe that'll patch will fix it, or break it more, you know. So, but the deal is you want to be taking advantage of this Game Pass event, because it's got one of these named rifles that might be exclusive to this event. And I got it. So I got the Huntsman, I got the Lud, both really good assault rifles. And then it's the Caretaker. So as you can see, I got a few of them. But the Caretaker comes God rolled from that, and you can only get it from this project. And it's got Perfect Killer, which is an amazing talent. That's 90% critical hit damage for 10 seconds on the G36, which is, you know, kind of a middle of the road assault rifle. But that Perfect Killer is a really nice talent. So, for some people, this is their favorite assault rifle. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a little bit of that. You're going to be hearing me chat with my boys, because they're going to, we got a really efficient routine here on how we're doing this. And then at the same time, I'm basically stacking up on exotics. So every time we complete that project, which is like once every couple of minutes, I'm basically getting 20 exotics components every couple of minutes. And then we're getting the reconciliation caches or recalibration caches, whatever they're called. They give you blueprints. I'll show you this stuff as I get them. They give you named item blueprints, which are really rare. So I'm stacking up on those too. I'm excited about those actually. So we'll get the party going here. I'm gonna switch headsets because I need to be on mics for this stuff. So you'll see it all in action. I guess I should say hear it all in action. Let me know if the comms aren't loud enough for you guys. Maybe if one of you like Squad or Skelly or Pips can let me know if the comms aren't loud enough, and then I'll turn up the game volume. But all right, let's jump in with the boys. They should have a party going here. Reaper. Am I in or not? Yeah, there you go. It says that I don't look like I'm in though, does it? Reaper, can you hear me? It's weird. You can hear me, but I can't hear you for some reason. Fucking Xbox. Reaper, I'm trying to get in the party. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I might need to restart. Are you talking? It shows I'm in the party. That's weird. Let me leave the party. You know how this Xbox shit is. Sometimes these parties get all fucked up. This is an unjoinable party. There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Hey. Whoa. What up, boys?
Yeah, your icon was like blacked out. We couldn't figure out why.
Yeah, either could I. I think maybe I was loading in and it never happened. Yeah, my guides are still up to date. Yep, they're brand new.
Hey, we figured it out. We figured out how to restart it when you finish it.
Hey, just FYI, we're live in case you know.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
But I'm cool. I'm cool with whatever.
Figured out how to do it. Figured out how to reset it once it says you're done, and then I figured the 999 thing out again.
Oh, that's crazy. Is it doable now or no?
It yes and no. If you have the SHD, okay. So remember when the Brooklyn caches and the SHD caches?
Yeah.
All right. If you have one of those, and you're stacked, and you're overstacked, you claim it, it'll fill you up to 999. I sent you 2 videos. Like if you go to your Xbox, I sent you 2 videos.
Oh, I did see a video. I'm not overstacked though. I can get full, but I can't get overstacked.
I mean, you can with the
new mule.
Yeah, just stack yourself. Don't waste it. Like I only have 3 more of those left. I have 5. I used 2 of them. But yeah. But that's how you do it. If you make yourself overstacked, And then once you're overstacked, you can accept that, or you can open it, and it's same thing. It doesn't know what to do, so it trades all the components into exotics. Yeah. So like I'm looking at the screen right now. You need printer filament, SHD, and the flags, right? So just run a mule, and then you're good.
I got one SHD calibration cache left. See that?
Yeah. So don't waste it. Gambit when you want to send it. So like, and you have 600, right? So like, burn those down.
Yeah.
That way you get the most out of it.
Huh. All right, awfully tempting. I think I have a mule in process because I was in a tutorial video.
I'm telling you, there's nothing faster than the way we were doing. I mean, like I said, it was 12 to 14 minutes. You go from 0 to nothing.
Okay, well, let's give it a whirl. Fuck it. Let me see. I'm going to log out, switch to my mule.
Oh, no. We're doing this now. But I mean, yeah, like.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Later.
Yeah, later.
Later.
All right. So, same thing as earlier, right? So.
God, these servers are fucking slow.
So when he says.
I'm trying to hit. Shepherd 99 at 81.
He's got up over 50 level. He's got up over
you freak
50 Shepherd level. Unbelievable. I thought I was doing good, sitting at like 16 or something, and I was like, what? So
yeah, I'm at like a loser level 8 or something.
I'm also cycling through my characters, right? So it will, sometimes you'll get 2, maybe 3 uses out of that project.
Okay, I'm ready to accept.
And then you got to look when it's checked off. When you go to your projects and it says checked off, switch tunes. And if you only can do this on 2 tunes, depending on your build, then what you do is you turn your game off. Count to 5, turn it back on, and then it starts all the way over again. And when you log back in, the project will be there unchecked again. So that you get the exotics and it's called reconstructed cache is what it's called.
Yeah, reconstructed caches. Yeah, there's workarounds, Parabellum. That's kind of what everybody's figuring out, right? Testing these workarounds, and these dudes were testing them earlier today, and they found a way around it. It's so far it's limited to having the SHD recalibration caches. It sounds like. But I'm sure that'll open up a little bit later. A lot of these devs bugs are recyclical. Yep. Cyclical, I should say. They come back around.
Every time they think they fixed something, they just open the other bug back up.
Well, yeah, it's for the 999 thing, though, is what we're talking about. Like the 1,000 exotic components. That's what we're actually talking about. Yeah. And I think it's because I think the bug, or it's not a bug, but what the devs didn't change is the fact that you can wait to link your resources. It's one of the things, right? You don't have to buy that blueprint from Anaya. So your watches are automatically linked, but your resources and blueprints aren't. So you can wait and get your mule throw on some resources on your mule, fill her up, and then share resources through Anaya with the blueprint, and then you're overstacked. And then you open up that SHD cache and you get 1,000 exotics or whatever instead, because your SHD is oversupplied. So it'll convert it to exotics.
Check the interior while I
Hey, Tux, have you tried the caretaker? Have you taken it for a spin?
No. These guys die so easy.
We had a rando jump in with us like 5 minutes ago, and he sent me a message. He goes, "What are you guys doing?" Like all caps. Like, what are you doing? It's not supposed to work like this. He's like, they're all dying. Yeah, it's like. I looked at the totals. He had 1 kill. At the end when they showed
I'm lucky if I get a couple.
the guy had 1 kill, and we're like, hey man, we may have done this a few times.
Hey, Turnal, do you have your shepherding working on your PSN? Is it working for you?
True Sons have turned the memorial into a base.
So you'll see
With increased security.
we get about a level or 2,
Stay alert.
up to 2 per run here, which goes pretty quickly.
Well, 12 shade levels.
12
With
shade
the
levels.
3x on right now, if you get the endorsement. So if you're past level 1, you'll 7 is a level, so 12 is a full, and then like 80% of the next one.
Detected. Heads up.
Yeah, let me look at my resources. I'm 16,799
Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those.
as my
We gotta
watch.
find a way to close up that tunnel.
And then exotics, 630. 16,799.
Reaper just figured out if you kill the game and relaunch the game, it resets that Game Pass project.
Oh shit.
Once you stop collecting exotics, you just kill the game and relaunch it. The project will be back. Or run a different character.
Yeah. So I'm doing both. I'm flipping characters.
So it starts
and
all the way
I'm-
back to like 1, is what you're saying?
It starts.
Seems like
No,
they're
not-
stacked.
Not your shade, not your or not your shepherd rank, but the project starts back over like you
your
never
shepherd
said.
is per character too,
You
though.
lock that tunnel door
Yeah.
from their control
My
center.
project has never,
That should keep
my
them from
project
being
has
able to
stayed
transport
open this
those
whole time.
boarders loaded with DC
The time-
Because it's probably then you're lucky.
That's the way it was when I first started doing it,
Yeah.
and then at some point it checked off, and then it wasn't. The bulk of my levels, I haven't been getting the exotics, but now I am again since I killed it and relaunched it.
Yeah.
Nobody's received their stream caches yet.
That should keep them from
It's a
getting
known
beyond
issue.
those
None of
borders.
us.
Yeah.
None of us. Yeah.
It's a known issue.
I got mine.
Yeah.
I got mine the first day watching yours, and yeah, nothing.
We still have. I haven't got mine yet either. It's I don't know, years of doing Twitch drops and they still haven't smoothed out that process.
They screwed up the last one. Why would we think that this one was good?
Well, there was
Come on
one
now.
time they got it right. Remember?
The one time. Remember this one time at Bandcamp?
Yeah. One time on Bandcamp. Yeah. So Epic Gamma just leveled up there.
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus is taking position
Just
inside
like
the
that. All
memorial.
right. So Gambit has confirmed he got streamline on a shotgun.
No shit.
Yeah.
What about on the
Yeah.
sniper?
I got one on. I got
It's
one.
in the
I got one on a
library.
rifle. I got
It's
one
in
on
the
a rifle.
library for sure, but I've actually got a shotgun and put it in my library already.
Yeah. I've not got one on a sniper. I got one on a rifle. Can you imagine stacking,
Oh yes.
determine,
Yes.
determine, and streamline?
Yes. That.
Get-
Oh, it's all about that opening shot because we don't need damage after that. So like, fuck.
You don't need anything after that.
What up, Dark?
I can't tell you how relieved I am to have
Shit,
you on
I'll
our
be
side.
running. I'll be running that sniper like a shotgun. Hey, shoot! What the cocker spaniel? All right.
So let's see how many levels we get here, boys.
Today, we dealt with
So there you go, boom.
True Sons infrastructure.
Boom.
Defeated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated a stronghold near the campus. You should be
It's so
proud.
weird. We're sitting here.
Project
and
finish. See
I'm
that
watching
project
your
there? Say I got
stream,
another
and you got-
caretaker, 10 exotic
yeah.
components.
Well, that's how you know it started over, right? Is
Yeah.
if you get the caretaker, you know it started over, and that's what I did. Was when I so I'm watching my exotics and the caretaker. When I don't get those anymore.
Okay, so now it's
I'll
check.
flip
Now
back.
it's got to check.
Right. So now flip characters or turn your game off and turn it back. Not your box, just the game.
So yeah, and these all come God rolled. Look at that.
An agent is no longer in your
Yeah,
group.
triple god roll.
Okay, so then we can open these. Oh, I didn't get the cash yet, though.
So those have been weird.
They've been going in
So-
sometimes.
So what it almost seems like the project is stacked from days.
Yeah.
So if you go to a new character, the first project will
An
be
agent
1.4
has
million
left your
XP, 2 reconstructed caches, 10 exotics. When you get the rank of Shepherd and then you get 1 level, you complete that project.
You have
The second project is only 700,000 and 10 exotics. And then when you complete that project, it seems like there's another one, like almost like 3 days worth of them. And then once you clear them, that's when the checkbox happens. But by killing the game and relaunching it, it seems to put the project back.
All right, let me try that.
It did for me.
Do you have to do it, if it does work, do you have to do every rotation?
I don't
No,
know.
so-
we bounced. Done it.
Daniel Scott says, just open one of those SHD caches from the Brooklyn Stretch Goals event. Just received 999 exotic components. Yeah.
Yep.
They're still
Because
working.
he's stacked. Because he's stacked.
Because your watch is over. So they brought it
you have
back.
to be stacked or it won't work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I sent you that. That's why I sent you that video. And then after I spent those down, I did it again, and it gave me 996. So I've got three. I've got 3 more, but I'm gonna wait. Somebody smart talked me out of it. I was
Yep.
getting a little overzealous.
Paul, I had the same issue. I got it to work a few hours ago. I had to go through and fuck around with all my settings.
All right, I see it.
What are you playing on, Paul?
safe area.
But yeah, I had to screw with my settings outside of the game to get it to
Nope.
work. Okay, let's see if I get this. No, it still says complete.
So, can you only play on one character? Do you have another character?
Yeah, I got another character at level 40.
Okay, I was gonna say we're killing everything anyway. So, like, I've even run this with my mule that doesn't have jack squat.
The problem with the second one is you're going to have to get that first 15 levels out of the way.
Right.
So you'll have to run two
Oh, that sucks.
to get Shepherd, and then your third one you'll get like 20 or 30 exotics.
Right. But that's why
Your third run.
that's why we're using this, because it's so fast, right? It would
Yeah.
suck if you were joining if you're on your own joining somebody and they're running missions. You got to
Still
run like,
interviewing Schaefer.
especially if like you
We've
get
got
sucked
reports of
into
increased
like
hostile activity
breaking
in
the
DC
Yeah.
zoo or
since your
something.
altercation with the True
Okay,
Sons of
I'm
Roosevelt
ready to
Island.
accept here.
We need you
Well,
to secure
Yeah,
the city.
there's a
Anna,
whole
we'll
gang
help you
of
prioritize
people in
the
here
threats.
now because I wasn't paying attention,
I'm still
and I
interviewing
didn't
Schaefer.
turn it off.
We've got reports of increased hostile
Alright,
activity
there's like
in DC
3
since your
people in there.
altercation
Yeah.
with the True Sons on
So you're like, I
Roosevelt
gotta
Island.
leave. All right, just
We
kidding.
need you to
Hey, we
secure the
needed to
city.
give
Anna,
time
we'll
to
help you
go back
prioritize
in
the
and
threats.
look pretty.
I think
Still
people may
interviewing
be
Schaefer.
watching at
We've got reports of
Yeah.
increased hostile activity
Lincoln
in
now.
DC since your
They
altercation
may
with the
be
True
going,
Sons on
you
Roosevelt Island.
know,
We need you
I
to
know where
secure the
that's
city.
at. Let's just go over
Okay,
there.
Anna, we'll help you
oops.
prioritize the threats.
Answering.
Still interviewing Schaefer. We've got reports of increased hostile activity in DC since your altercation with the True Sons on Roosevelt Island.
All right.
That's weird.
So we're trying to,
I don't
just
see
farm
it
the
either.
system before midnight, because at midnight
Hostile activity in
this
DC
project might
since
not
your
even
altercation
exist
with the True
anymore,
Sons on Roosevelt
because there's a
Island.
new patch coming.
It's at the
Secure the
safe house,
city.
not at
Anna,
Lincoln.
we'll help you prioritize
Oh
the
well,
threats.
shit. Okay, I was not looking there.
Still
All
interviewing
right, I'm
Schaefer.
We got
trying
some
to take
Daimyo
it.
dude.
Reports of increased hostile activity
fuck.
in DC since
See,
your
everybody's
altercation with the
looking
True
at
Sons
that
on
now.
Roosevelt
I
Island.
might have to go
We
to a
need you to secure
different
the city.
safe house altogether.
Anna, we'll
And
help
then
you
we
on
fast
the other
travel.
side of the fucking map,
Right.
Still
Yeah,
in
interviewing
the middle of
Schaefer.
PFN,
We've
and
got
then
reports of
Well,
increased
do it till
hostile
I-
activity in DC since your altercation with the True Sons on Roosevelt Island.
No way
We
you're
need
not
you to
getting
secure
shot.
the city. Anna, we'll help you prioritize
But
the
not
threats.
in the White House, because White House gets in the way, like walk
Priority
over.
objective available.
No.
do
agent.
it at Federal Emergency Bunker.
Priority
All right.
objective available.
And I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Does anybody else feel like we're doing like a baby the imitation game? All right, so we got this cipher, right?
You are now in a
We don't
group.
want anybody else to know what we're doing or
Safe
saying.
area
So, all right,
entered.
Tux.
Are you
go
way up
butt
there?
Hook
Another
left.
agent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm at
Okay, I
Federal.
got you. Grabbing it.
Yeah,
Grabbing.
Backup has arrived.
I'm grabbing. We'll see if it lets
An
me
agent is no longer in your group.
join it.
Another agent
says
has
expired.
been promoted to group leader. You have left the group.
Who is this other?
Backup
Oh, no.
request
I'm sorry. You're
accepted.
behind. All right, so we're good. All right,
Okay.
now throw another
Okay,
one
hold
up
on.
for Tux.
I'll do one more.
While you're doing that, I'll fast travel down and clear any of the trash that's down there. That seems to be Broad Street now, right? Like there's so many ads just hanging out down there.
You smell us.
Weird that it's not showing up there now.
They, come on, Cummy, they hate you because they ain't you.
Oh,
They hate you because they
fuck.
ain't
Somebody
you.
else, somebody else got in. See, this is
Damn,
gonna
that
be
was fast,
hard
bro.
now. Yeah, this
Man.
is gonna be hard now.
All right, so
I
now
don't-
where are we picking it?
I don't know how we're gonna do this.
So I'm sitting right in front of Tux too. Don't do it at a mission like
Oh, you know where?
yeah.
We'll go to the place we spent all the time doing the mules.
Yes. Yeah, because new guys won't even have that unlocked yet. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, classified the bond.
Bond,
Tux.
right outside Bond.
Where's that at?
Upper right, classified from the White House.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, no, I'm watching your screen. Oh, yeah, you're a couple seconds. You're like 30 seconds behind.
Oh, okay,
I
I
don't
see it. I see it.
Yep, there it is. It's
Grabbing it.
Accepting backup request.
joining.
Yay!
Slap it. Let's be friends. Slap it. Slap. Where the hell are
Sort
you
of
at,
storm,
Garrett?
sort of.
Mules are back. Ish.
Ish. It still relies on the same two things. The SHD chest, you gotta have that.
Yeah, and the being over on flags.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you two got in there. How did
Yeah.
I not get in there?
The guy with the controllers isn't in. That doesn't make any sense.
The guy with multiple controllers. That's probably what the problem is. There it is.
Why do
There
we
we
have
go.
to? Why do we have to break group every time? Doesn't it work the same if we just the longer we're
No,
shepherding?
No.
once you get
No.
Another
endorsed,
agent has
then you
joined
just
your
get like a boost, an experience
Arrived.
boost.
Gotcha.
You don't actually get to be endorsed again, and because
That's why we have to leave. Yeah.
Hunter is nobody's friend, because he's nobody's friend, then it's like
Poor
he's a new
bastard.
person every time.
Right.
Jerk. Hunter's the jerk. Doesn't have friends.
Yeah, he got rid of all of his friends.
Yeah, he's the new commie. All right. I cleared the trash, so we're ready to go. I came down here and there's like eight freaking dudes just
Secure the
sitting, just
memorial and
hanging
remove
out.
True Sons forces. If they maintain this outpost, True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Yeah, we're not running mules right now. I'm just using my mule to take advantage of the project. The Game Pass project.
Additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you.
And he doesn't even have to build on it.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Man, it's Barbecue City over here.
Did you get the mask yet, Reaper? I can't remember what you said.
No.
I'm thinking ongoing directive. What do you guys think?
If one person in the group does, yeah, it would help. one person on the group had it, I mean, it's just lay waste to it because the rest of the guys would be through everything. Hi guys. Oh man, I know that hurt. I know that hurt. You guys go ahead and burn in there. Hello. Man, we got another double. We got another double fatty.
We got a birdie now.
You got a first now. Fuck that guy. Right, I watched both Super Troopers earlier.
All clear. I repeat, compound
It's like
is
layers
all
of them.
clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Yeah, the build I was running on my last character is a testing build that I have. It's for the LUD. Have you guys tried that assault rifle yet? It's pretty sick. Yeah. 47% weapon damage.
Because they just couldn't give us 80. They just couldn't do it.
Yeah, couldn't do the 87, but 57% nerf, 50% nerf. Shit. Yeah, it's solid. Basically, I have a build to be a no skill build. Sorry, I'll try to mute myself a little bit. I have a, it's a no skill build, so I made it so that, because you can't use skills with it. You can't be on cooldown. You can't even use a shield. But the weapon damage is a lot. So it's like, okay, so you need a no shield build, but you don't want to sacrifice your damage to run the gun because the gun gives you damage. So you need a build that has really high damage that you're not sacrificing damage to be able to run the LUD. Does that make sense? Because, you know, then you're back to where you started. Ideally, you're running a high damage build that has a lot of survivability with it without sacrificing that damage for survivability. And so the answer to that is, you got a couple answers. I haven't formally decided yet, but it's either going to be,
Ooh, look at that.
you got Heartbreaker and you got Umbra. So I think those are going to be the good ones.
So the other thing we figured out, Tux, is once you turn blue, we don't have to fit for time. You don't have to finish. Once you turn blue,
We can just bail.
you get you gotta wait for him to endorse you, so you get the double, right? You get the automatic, and then he endorses, and then you leave. So like if we all turn blue right now, we can just leave and like start the process over again. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up, right?
Oh yeah.
So like 2 or 3 minutes here is your 2 or 3 minutes further in the next one. Gambit actually pointed that one out, like two or three runs before you got in here. They're like, you know,
Look at what I'm
we
running.
don't have
keep
to
it from getting
complete
more of those
it.
mortars.
This isn't a build at all, guys. So this is my mule. So he just got random shit attached to him. So don't copy this build. So we're doing this so that we get the shepherd.
You have somebody watching your video going, dude, I saw Tux.
God, Tux's builds suck, man. You see him? He's running like 6 random shits.
He's wearing 5 pieces of 5'11" and everything's dying. That's
He's such a hack.
This was the best thing ever, dude. I'm telling you, 5'11" is red. Dude, I saw
I just
it
got
on
eligible for
screen.
endorsement right on.
Go on ahead, back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside
I
the
could
memorial.
probably put together a better build though.
Into it. Endorsement received.
Yeah,
you
you
fine,
big
sir.
slacker. Yeah, I don't think I got it.
No, you didn't yet.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how.
I've heard
relieved
people
I am
saying
to
they
have you
like
on our
Final
side.
Measure. Have you guys tried it?
Thank you.
It's not.
Oh
It's
shit!
not like
Shit.
It's not like the. Yeah, yeah. Ooh,
Oof, that was
remember.
close.
So it's not like Final Measure in D1. So it's underwhelming. For new players that didn't play Division 1, they're probably going to think it's great. But if you played the first one, it's
Have you tried it though?
Today,
Yeah.
we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated
But
a stronghold
I
near the
also
campus.
put together a pistol
should be
build
proud.
that's like
Saved a lot of
ridiculous
lives
with
today.
the other brand set. You shoot through a house with your pistol now. You get 20 from the punch drunk, and then you get 60 from the new brand set.
All right, should we leave?
An agent
I
has
said,
left
make sure
your
you get.
group.
Make
Yeah,
sure
I did.
you-
I endorsed
Okay.
everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's another 20 right there.
You have
Yeah, I'm starting over here. So that was Shepherd rank 1. Yeah, I've done the army mission like maybe 7 or 8 times. Maybe 9 times. I haven't got it yet either. Okay, I'm looking at the map. I see you. I am answering.
backup request acknowledged.
Oh,
Yeah, failed.
Failed.
yeah. Horse got in here.
Fuck, they're fast, man.
Yeah. Shit. Well, Horse knows who Hunter is. He's like, oh, okay. So Horse is one of the guys that we do like floor 100 with. So he knows. He knows if Hunter's going up, something's going down.
He follows Hunter closely. Follows you on social. He follows your social.
Yeah.
Hunter's social feed.
He knows that if Hunter's throwing a call up, there's some cheese going on.
Well, I think everybody's trying to take advantage. I mean, there's been several videos gone out on this shepherding, so I think a lot of people are like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of that."
Well, and
They're like, "Do it before it's
gone."
gone."
Yeah, well, it's because this is coinciding with out of nowhere maintenance call, and so people are like, FOMO, right?
Yeah.
So now you got everybody glued to their screen, and I don't even see it popping up. Gambino's gonna get that 99. It is a mark on the wall now.
Yeah, you need Brooklyn. Well, not for the build that I was running though. The new weapon comes with the season, I think,
You talking about the pecan?
or the Lud. I think he was asking.
Oh, the LUD. There's 3. It's the SMG, the LUD, and the pecan all come on the track.
I guess I could spend this time trying to make a build. Oh, look, I got 0 stash. But the Lexington remains for some weird reason. That's weird that works. I have nothing in my stash but the Lexington. That's just weird. The caretaker isn't Brooklyn. It's just his project. I don't think this is a Brooklyn project. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. This is to celebrate. It's a celebration.
It's just part of the shepherding.
Yeah, but it's. I think the Game Pass's event is to celebrate that the Division 2 went to Game Pass, and so there's going to be a bunch of new players. So they want to encourage the veterans to carry these dudes.
Yeah. Please watch out for the short guys.
Yeah.
When you see a guy wearing like 6 pieces of opposite, like all 6 individual brands, please
Like me.
remember not to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect the watch.
They don't know.
I was gonna try to make a build, but I don't have any pieces. Maybe I have a better
So
weapon.
when you supposedly, it hasn't happened to me, but supposedly when you go to your stash, if it looks like that, if you like restart the game,
Yeah.
it fixes it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might also be if you like fast travel from one map to the other, but you have to open it. I don't know. You have to open this, fast travel to another map, open the stash, fast travel to this map, open the stash. But it's been on and off for me. It's been on and off. It's been there. It's working. Stops working. Gotta have all system corruption gear. I can try to run that.
Yeah, but if you're throwing it up, I don't see it.
You are here to discover the deepest truth about yourself.
Agent requesting backup.
Sinfu Mercy. That's not us. Yeah, we need those smart cover mods, huh? See if we get any crazy exotics. Nope. Jesus, what a bunch of crap.
Mm-hmm. Man, there are a lot of people calling for backup. Holy crap. Where are you on the season track?
Good question. I haven't got the pecan yet. 34. Very low. Very low.
You finished your journey yet?
Basically, I got the last one I got to do. 6. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. Reach tier 5 in electronics. It's my last goal.
Oh, that's super easy. Reach tier 5 in electronics. You can't have now. Does it say just in electronics, or does it say electronics and you can't have a yellow? Because that's the next one.
No, just
if
that.
It's so tier 5 in electronics. Do you have the?
Well, it unlocks.
Tech link?
It unlocks Tech Link.
Oh,
ain't that some shit?
They were not thinking when they put that crap
That one's the slowest one out of this whole fucking deal.
so do a hybrid build, but have it have 4 cores.
Yeah,
right?
I was doing that with the Brazos. Yeah,
have it have. That's exactly. I used them.
It's still slow though. You know what I mean?
It's slow
because the enemies are random marks. You know.
As soon as you get it up to 5, hit the up button so it decays.
Yeah.
And then you can turn around and do it again. Now here's the cheat code for 7. Right? You're down at the bottom. Your last 3 are gonna say it's 1 for each color. It's gonna say now this is gonna piss you off. So it's gonna say reach tier 5 in electronics 40 times without any yellow. Reach, and it's going to have it for each, blues with no blues, red with no reds, right? Here's how easy that is. Every 90 seconds, right? So you put an all red build on, put an all red on for the electronics or the blue, right?
Yeah.
And then you hit up on that, right?
You're right.
You hit up on the thing. And then as soon as it comes, because in 90 seconds it comes right back, you could be sitting here looking through your stash or making a build or whatever, right? And then every 90 seconds you'll hear a bing, and you just get out of your menu, hit up on your D-pad,
yeah,
and then go back to doing what you were doing. And so instead of sitting there going, "Oh man, there's no building it up anymore," you're just sitting there hitting it.
Yeah.
And because it brings you to tier 5 on all of them already. Well, you need 6. Well, that's 3. That's half of them right there. So in 15 minutes, you're gonna be done with 3 of the 6. I was shepherding a guy around. I was getting all the masks for him. I was showing him how to do all the masks last night, and that's what he was doing. And I could, because we were in party, I could hear every time that thing went blink. I said, "There's the sound. Hit it again." It took him 3 or 4 times, but after the 4th time, he understood. boom, it goes off. You just hit that thing and it goes off. And he goes, I don't think this is gonna work. I go, so all right, go ahead. Like tag it on the screen. He goes, that's kind of cheesy. He goes, aren't you supposed to be killing stuff? I go, okay, go ahead and run missions, or you could just sit here and hit that button. Which one do you want to do?
Okay, you guys ready? The distraction left.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I figured the female persuasion was
down
in the room.
Down at the house where we are.
All right, I'm here.
And see it. Attempting to grab it.
It's not showing it grabbable.
It's I'm joining. Holy crap!
There it is. It's because your fucking character icon is standing right on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab it. I'm joining.
You are now in a
I'm
group.
in.
Oh!
Oh!
Yeah.
Success. Dark, the Ortiz incinerator turret is just the regular or incinerator turret. Just the regular turret with fire. It's the fire turret.
Send me a message.
So put it in
You
your
sent you a message?
I wondered if
Number
Forrest
2.
sent me a message because he
skill,
joined everybody.
second skill slot.
He's like, well, find it. Take my bow and go play. Forget you guys. I'm going home. Boom. All right. Simon says burn.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Yeah, it should be that simple.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
I got the Cranberries zombie song going on.
Oh, just there's. Let's say that. Is that what that was?
No, that's a different song though. But yeah, it's
Dada or whatever. I'm bad with names of songs. I can never remember a name of a song. It's a weird disease I have where I can't remember the name of the song.
You know what? In karaoke, it's more important you know the words than the name.
I don't know the words either. Very few songs I know the words of. Which is weird because my daughters, they memorize every song the first time they fucking hear it, and I don't understand that.
All
That's
clear.
the next generation thing.
Compound
Yeah.
all clear.
My
Yeah,
daughters
we-
are the
we-
exact same way.
Check the
We
interior
grew up.
flag and
We grew up with the movies, right? You hear it like someone throws a movie line out. You got the whole scene memorized. Like, my youngest daughter's 7, and if you hum something, she knows what you're doing.
Oh yeah, check this out. Like I'll be watching a TikTok or a YouTube short or something, and you know one of these songs that become famous because of TikTok. My daughter will spot it from across the room, you know, and they're just like shorts, right? Like a couple of seconds of it. And she knows that. Hey, are you watching TikTok? I'm like, what the hell? Like, how do you know that's? I recognize the song.
Oh, that was good timing on that one. That was good stuff.
Damn it. True Sons have turned the memorial into a base.
It's almost like we're good at
The area
this.
beneath should increase security.
Game over, man. Game over.
And access data on this location.
My daughter can't remember
Taylor.
the peanut butter in the
Doesn't know
same
we
cover
want
she
to.
got it from, but she can remember the words like 200 frickin' songs.
And teach yourself Mandarin.
Mandarin, so she doesn't have to read subtitles on anime shows.
blows my mind.
That's hilarious.
She literally taught herself Mandarin, which is in the top 3 hardest languages in the world. So she didn't have to read the subtitle, but I can't remember where my homework's at.
Tipster, you don't get it every time, but eventually you will, and It's a glitch.
I'm fearing for the next
So
couple of
you're supposed to you get it for the first time when you reach
see that
rank
not
7,
happening with them either.
and then it'll just continuously drop it after that. And they always come God rolled, so it's pretty amazing.
Look how quick that was. That's quick. He's fast. Oh, somebody's lighting up. Gambino, your butt's lighting up.
Tail feathers.
Yep.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, you can lock that tunnel door from the control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with CC-62.
Is my keyboard getting in the way of my med kits? Is that what that is?
That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
Which one is the which one is the med kit? Oh no, it doesn't. Sideways. All right. We're in system corruption, so it's got the infinite med kit thing.
You have earned the title of Shepherd.
Ooh, I'm a shepherd now. I'm a shepherd now.
Bro.
Look at our project. We just got the project done again. Wait, amazing.
Good work. Go on ahead back up. The team from the campus is taking position inside the
Yeah, you can
memorial.
definitely tell, like, when he's got a build as opposed to not. When that fat boy comes down there.
See that in the bottom there? It says 10 exotic components.
New Shepherd rank achieved.
You hit number 3. Right. So we'll go upstairs and we'll open up these reconstruction caches because those are super valuable.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on
Your
our
character's
side.
getting faster.
Thank you.
It's loading quick now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jeez. Are you sure you're using the same Xbox?
It is the same.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated a stronghold near the campus.
All right, so let's
You should
see
be
here.
proud.
Resources.
Saved a lot of lives today.
660. So I think we gained 20, maybe? Maybe 40? I don't remember. Okay.
See, I'm still going up on this one because I'm at 917.
So I got 3 reconstruction caches. All right, let's see.
And I was at 887. So I've gone up 30.
The profit blueprint. Kind of blue. Give me the harvest. Is there a harvest blueprint?
Not yet.
The grudge blueprint.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Contractor's
yeah.
gloves blueprint. All right.
You know he's gonna. You know if he hits the Emperor's knee pads because he'll go.
You have them.
Let's go.
Shit, I just blew a load of my pants.
You know what? They need to quit screwing around and just give us the. So I heard not a popular opinion, but I heard someone halfway intelligent say, you know, assholes, the bonus for being an OG player was the skins. What you need to be doing is put the Lexington in the loop. It made all the sense in the world. Everybody's screaming
Answering.
for it, and all of us to have 2. We want 2 more.
It didn't work.
Like,
Something happened.
the reward was the skins. Why can't we have the weapon? Why are you guys holding out on us? This doesn't make any sense.
You there, Reaper?
Yeah.
I'm in.
So I just flipped characters. It didn't let me in. It wouldn't. It stayed full, but I just flipped characters and the project's back on again. On the
Hamid,
other character. Like
what
after
are you
I'd
playing
already
on?
Used it up on
Might
all
be able to help
3.
you.
And so I just
I'm on
flipped
I'm on
characters, I went back
Xbox.
to character 1, and boom, it's back there. Like
And I
it's
got it
brand
to
new
fix.
again.
I got it to work after screwing with a bunch of settings. And I'm gonna make a
assuming-
tutorial on it in the morning
It's gonna be in the safe house, or
so
is
that
it-
people
oh,
could
there
take
it is.
advantage
I see
of
it.
at least the double XP event over the weekend. But yeah, I was doing the same thing. I've been trying to shepherd for 2 days, and I wasn't
Catharsis.
getting
Boy, you should be phrase
a
taking.
single call.
Is now in your group. Backup arrival confirmed.
And we're there he goes. And
They
he's
maintain
off.
this outpost. True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
That's the other thing. Some of the towns don't work. Like right now, Screaming Jeff isn't working for some reason. It's working fine, and now it's not.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Dude, that
It's a
should've taken
3x
everybody
XP
out.
weekend if you could take
It only
advantage.
took- Only took one guy out.
Oh, let me look at that project. Oh, events. There's a limit of 99. Nowhere near.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Does System Corruption have a distance on it thing?
Yeah, we definitely need to do some farming for those new mods. This is getting so. 12% is just too good of a thing not to have.
12% detox would be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, good Christ.
Isn't the cap 10%? Somebody said that earlier. Are they wrong?
I think it's 12.
I have one that's 6, and it looks like there's a lot more in the bar than
Yeah.
10.
There's a guy I was playing with yesterday. He had an 8, and he was like, "Dude, it only looks like it's 3/4 the way full."
Yeah, that's a must-have mod, man. Shit.
Well, 12
I mean, I'll take 10, whatever. You know?
12 on top of what's already working, and like he tested it out on his own.
On this location.
And you're gonna give a 12 on top of that. If it's doing the job it's doing without any mods, you put another 12 on. Heck yeah. Hold on, cowboy. Here we go.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Negative flux, like my fire apparently.
You know what I'm thinking what could be interesting as a concept and theory is, you know, System Corruption gets powered up by bonus armor. And there's no distance limitations to it. And so I'm wondering if the defensive inside of that smart cover would work with it because it's refreshable.
So yeah, you jump out and jump back in.
Yeah.
Jump out and jump back in. That should work.
And then stack it on top of your infinite armor
But
kit.
it's well, here's the thing, right? So what you want to do with these, like this season, is you want to have somebody that's got both, right?
Yeah.
So one guy run fire, one guy run firearm, the other guy run stamp, and that way everybody jumping in and out of that, you're getting benefit. Everybody's getting bonus by both, right?
Yep.
So
Keep them from getting more of those mortars.
So, if they were smart, that's how you promote,
Smart cover?
play. We haven't been playing together for years, just lots of years.
Yeah,
Alright,
got them all.
but-
There it is. Got another project. Boom.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent at that thing. Open. There you go. All right, here's the part.
Hey, buddy.
All right, roof. All right, come on. Hey, bro. I'm disappointed. He got to
Keeping
the
the campus
ground.
is taking
I'm
position
disappointed.
inside the memorial.
I thought for sure he'd be carved up and just like slump over.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons
What
on
up,
us,
Milan?
and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side.
Wouldn't that be fun? Tell me how hysterical that would be. You get the three of us together. We go run it, and again, because think about it. Every time we run together, it's just dumb stuff happens. We go run that, and that mass falls.
We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated.
terrible.
No, Milan, we're just playing this mission over and over because it's just a really efficient mission to do it on.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at that. You're lighting up all over the place.
It's the invitation from the shepherd. So we're using Hunter Farm as the shepherd. He's the one being shepherded, and then we're the three shepherds.
Does that mean we're friends now? All right, here we go.
And so Hunter's endorsing
Thank
us.
God they fixed the thing where you can open.
And
stuff
so
even though
and the
you're
project
full. That was
is
just old.
bugged where it never shuts down. So I'm doing this project back to back to back to back, and so I'm getting 10 exotic. And sometimes it doubles up on its exotic caches. The exotic rewards. So I'm getting 20 exotics. Yeah. So now I'm at 680. I think I was just at 660. So I just got 20 exotics from that one run components. So it's pretty cushy. And then but what I'm really after are these reconstructed caches. That's what I'm really after.
Agent has joined your group.
Yeah. Gambit and I spent hours and hours and hours. 87. Are you serious right now? 80 freaking 7. 88. Freaking serious?
Oh, I just got two shitty blueprints.
You beautiful bastard. You beautiful bastard. 88. Christ.
It's called the Game Pass project. It's anybody can take advantage of it. You don't have to be on the Xbox. It's the only way to get the caretaker. Only way to get the caretaker. So if you want the caretaker, you're gonna want to do that. And then I'll have a how to get around the ball. Answering.
Backup request accepted.
It was answering. I don't know if it went through. Yeah, it did. The caretaker is a named G36 that has perfect killer on it. You could try switching to another character.
Memorial and remove the True Sun's forces. They maintain this outpost.
Theo, that's what I did, but it lasts for a while.
All right, here we go. Boom. And we're on fire.
And then you could also there's a way, like, if you it doesn't work all the time, but Reaper got it to work if you reset your game, hard restart, so like clear cache, which means sometimes you might have to reset your whole console, reset the project.
We got that to work too. Guys coming out here. That's from the outside getting in here.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound.
You cannot shepherd a friend. They can't be a friend,
It looks close.
and they can't be a clan member.
We need to find a way to open that gate.
Yeah, so just unfriend them. That's what you gotta do. And then when you're done with the process, refriend. And then sometimes you gotta hard restart your system for it to register the unfriending. We had to do that earlier. Because Hunter was originally on my friends list, and we unfriended each other, but it was still acting like we were friends, and so I had to restart everything. System to recognize it, re-register it. But there's a lot of people doing this right now, doing the shepherding thing right now because of the double XP, triple XP, and the project. So should be relatively regular right now. But the problem is that there's been people have been bugging out, right? Like for the first 2 days, nobody sent any calls to me.
Come on, does anyone want to play? Who wants to play?
Nobody liked me. No, and now that's the bug. I made a video about it this morning. And then I finally got it to work.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
There's just something so satisfying about lighting a whole group on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as satisfying as hearing that melon sound, but it's
on
close.
this location. Stay alert. Never know what you're walking into.
The melon sound with the aces is pretty fun too. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're in a slot machine. What are you playing on, Storms? What's your system?
Trumpotamus Rex. Oh, did you send me that thing? I haven't seen it yet.
Potamus Rex.
You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Potamus Rex, yeah. Come on, baby. Light my fire. All right, here we go. Go ahead. Walk right into that cloud. Go ahead. You get some fire. And you get some fire. Everybody get some fire. Oh, damn. I thought I got a shotgun with streamline on it. That was disappointing. What's cool is you can see if the other players in the group have it, because for some reason, if you've got streamline on a weapon,
Giant
it shows
icon.
up. Yeah, it shows up for everybody.
Okay, so if you're on console, what you need to do, so what the bug that's happening is the Xbox shepherding settings are conflicting with your privacy settings. And so that's how I got mine to work. Mine was the same issue. I went for 2 days without a single shepherd call. And so I went in and I was tinkering with my settings, and I don't have direct advice on PlayStation because I don't have one, so I don't know how your guys' settings work, but on Xbox, I'm gonna demonstrate what the steps I did to get it to work in a video first thing in the morning. So hopefully that helps. I mean, I could, after, when I get a second, I could try to show what I did. But basically, I just open, but the easiest way to put it is just open up your privacy settings. Just open them all up, you know. But on the Xbox, there's one particularly that I think was the ticket, and it was the one that limits what people can send you. Notifications from people that aren't your friends, right? Because what's shepherding?
Oh yeah.
Connecting with people that aren't your friends, right? You get the conflict? So you're sitting here blocking, you put up a thing that says, hey, I don't want to receive requests from people that aren't my friends. And that's exactly what shepherding is. So it's blocking shepherding independently of the system blocker that the game puts out. So the game allows you to block shepherding, right? You could say shepherding only for friends, and that will work. But shepherding for randos won't work because you blocked it with the Division 2 settings. But you also have console settings that do the same thing. So it's, you have to break down both layers.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the
exactly. Xbox settings. That's what I'm saying. So like I went here, I'm gonna leave the group just for a minute, guys. Give me just a minute or two before we re-invite because I'm gonna show these guys the settings real quick.
Yeah.
So if you go into your settings here, and then let's see here. Might be even notifications.
It's under account and privacy.
Account privacy. Account privacy. And then, like you said, message safety. It's this one. This is one of them. So I turned these to all unfiltered. And then
I'm surprised he hasn't made a comment about my profile pic.
And then message safety. Let's see, app privacy, Xbox privacy. So I'm in custom, view details, contact preferences. It's this one here, contact preferences. No, not that one. Sorry, it was one back. View details and customize. Communication and multiplayer. That's the one right there. Joining multiplayer games, playing with people outside of Xbox, others communicating you with voice, text, or invites. You see that right there? The invites is being blocked by Xbox if you set it. And normally I do because I stream. So I normally block that. So if you do communication, so I opened these up to everyone and allow. And then after the shepherding, you can, close it back down. But so PlayStation is going to have a system like this. I don't know how PC works, but PlayStation surely has something like this, right? And so you want the multiplayer communication for your PlayStation to be opened up. But one of these here, it's this one. So others can communicate with you by voice, text, or invites, right? Or invites. Invitations to parties, games, or clubs. And so you can block this, right? Friends only. If you have this set to friends only, then you can't take random requests. Or if you have this to block from everybody. So I'm leaving it to everyone. Anyways, that's the fix. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, let me just open these caches real quick and see what we got with the goodies. Reconstructed cache.
Hey, when you get a chance, did you see my profile picture that I changed like last week?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can read it. Let me see here. because I'm blind.
So like if you go to the profile, right? If you go to my profile and then look at it and pop up. I snagged a screenshot of that.
Oh my God, is that who I think it is on your profile?
Yeah, that is exactly who it is. I've gotten 10 messages just today. I get messages every single day. Random dudes just see my profile pic and they're like, and they'll send me something.
That's funny. What does it say at the bottom? I suck at what? PvP?
I suck at Division.
Oh, Division.
I suck at Division.
Oh, that is hilarious, bro. That is ultimate trolling right there.
I knew that you hadn't seen it because you weren't loud. You didn't say you didn't laugh. I was like,
no.
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious. Okay, I'm viewing Shepard's dealio here.
Yep, I restarted my box and there it is all over again.
Snagging?
I'm telling you, man.
Accepting
Yeah,
backup request.
so what I'll do is I'll run through all three of my characters. And like I'll run when the one character runs dry, I'll switch. When all three are dry, I'll then flip. I'll turn the Xbox off, and then I'll turn it back on, and then boom, it's all of them get it all over again.
You ready, Reaper?
Yep. Taking.
Another agent is now in your group. Backup arrived.
Check out my salty build. I suck at Division. Raincoat? Oh. Yeah, we don't even say, we don't ever say his name. We just call him Raincoat.
He who shall not be named.
Yes,
like
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
No, like Voldemort. Yeah, it's no, that's him that shall never be named. Yeah, no, you speak the devil's name and he'll appear, or I'm sorry, he'll make a video.
Yeah, he'll make a 30-minute video.
He'll make a 30-minute video to say like 60 seconds worth of content. Every time you hear every time you hear his bells, so the angel gets to swing. Every time someone says his name, 10 more videos
Find a way to
pop
open
up.
that gate.
Damn, all of you die.
What'd you think of the Gambit? What'd you think of the campaign, the new one?
It was all right. I mean, we played through it quick on normal, so we'll probably go back and play it on heroic and harder difficulty just to get the story done and shit over. But it was, I don't know, worth the 5-year wait.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, if you frame it that way, then
Yeah, I was going to go a different direction. I was going to say I thought it was worth money, but absolutely that was not worth the time, the wait. No, absolutely not.
but no. That's I mean, shit. Last update we got was 2020. Last DLC. That's insane. That this game is alive and that it has no DLC since 2020. That's crazy.
If this was any other studio sequel, would have come out.
Yeah.
If not two.
If the base game wasn't so damn good, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody who plays this game, they're like, "Oh my god, it's so good." I mean, look at new players are coming in who've never played the Division 2, and they're playing
Free play weekend.
and they're playing it for the first time, not the DLC, but the regular game, and they love it, right?
And it's also on Game Pass now, too.
Yeah. It's a 7-year-old game, and people play it for the first time in 2025, and they love it. That's crazy. You know? It's a good game. You know, so you could fall in love with the Division 2, just the base game, you know? Anyways, I mean, I like. It was better than I expected. You know. The world, especially the world design. I mean, they fucking hit that hard. It's great. I mean, it's just like I've always liked Countdown, and I was like, man, that
So much
Countdown world is
detail.
nice.
Yeah, you can tell they spent the design, the art design, and everything. Oh, God,
The mission
they did
designs,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah,
They widened the
lot of
corridors. You don't have all these
underground
weird like
Yeah.
tripping over,
Well-
bumping into walls, shit. You know.
yeah, it actually reminded me of the old Underground. All we needed was the subway ride in there.
Yeah.
And you could tell they stayed true to the original. It was great. Everything was. I understand. I'll give them a little bit of a break because I know they're severely undermanned.
Yeah.
But for 5.5 years, come on, man. I mean, you know what they should have done is they should have just made if they were truly smart, what they should have done is they should have made partly a DLC just to buy some time, just to keep everybody else in back, right?
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, look at that, boom, boom, shit, look,
All right.
clip that,
Caretaker.
we're all on fire. Look at that, all three of us are on fire at the same time.
Yeah, switch to
We
caretaker.
don't have to finish. We can just leave
Right.
and we'll start again.
Yeah,
So there's the
'Cause you just
caretaker.
got,
but
You just
don't
got
leave
your
till you get
endorsement.
endorsed. Yeah,
yeah, I just did them all.
everybody, all right.
All right, I'll leave.
An agent is no longer in your group. You have
Okay, so let's open up. So let's look at our resources. See what that jumped to. Should be about 700, I think. Yeah, 700. So another 20 exotic components. And, you know, which is nice, but this is these little fuckers down here. Oh, I didn't get one. Sometimes they go to your cache, and sometimes you don't get them. They're kind of finicky.
Yeah.
incoming backup request.
Might be delayed too. Yeah. Picked up field proficiency, reached tier 4, team survivor.
Amazing that somebody is quicker on the draw than me when I'm controlling both buttons.
Answering.
Backup request acknowledged.
And there's just people lying and waiting for this thing. I'm
They
telling you. Holy crap.
infrastructure keys. No, I'll have to look.
So you're at 90 or you're at 93?
I'm on the other one right now. I switched.
Oh, yeah, I had to too.
Grabbing.
Accepting backup request.
I'm not even seeing the thing.
Yeah, it worked for me.
An agent has gone offline.
Yeah, old Boggin Gamer, it was broken for me. I just, if you're able to scrub back on the stream like 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago maybe,
All right,
I
grab
just
it.
walked through how I did it. Just before the last run.
I'm in.
Another agent has joined
Settings, I had to
your
change my settings, my privacy settings on my console outside of the game.
Oh god. 125 exotics on hardcore.
I'm on Xbox. Oh, we were
This
modding
thing,
it.
this thing just hits like a truck. It's ridiculous. Oh, disconnected. What happened?
90% crit damage.
I logged out and then switched characters. I'm trying to get back in there now. But I will restart this so you guys can start going. And then I'll get myself back in there.
Dude, you waited on us. We can wait on you.
Just don't know what the hell's going on.
The
Still showed disconnected. But I'm in on the other.
that's a pretty cool little this
Yeah, I
weapon
see you on
skin
the
that we're
map.
getting from this. This is a pretty cool little weapon skin.
I see you at the White House. Which skin are you using? The green one?
The
Yeah.
Avalavy or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
This thing freaking hits like a truck. It's ridiculous. Now, if you really wanted to be evil, right? If you really wanted to be evil, you put the backpack. Right, so you put
Kick me out of there.
Agent is back online.
Yeah.
But I
So you
can't
do the
it again.
ninja bike or you put the ninja bike backpack on, and then do Umbra and Striker together, because it's got all this extra damage, right? Oh my god! You just walk through things.
And then you put the modifiers with all that extra crit damage?
Another agent is now.
So
Insane.
you can get I've gotten up to 75% crit chance already.
All right, we're good to go now.
All right.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain this outpost. True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Got him from back here.
So, you know, there's some details that aren't listed in the modifiers. I don't know if you're catching this.
Yeah.
So, like, well, I mean, naturally, but on the hostile modifiers, you notice seeing the guys with the blue, the stamina modifier, the enemies with the stamina, hostile modifier, they have a health bar underneath them.
They all have the overshield. Anybody with
a symbol, anybody with a symbol has an additional bar.
No, the red guys don't,
Oh no, yeah, it is the blue guys.
but they're not supposed to.
Right.
I mean, it's not listed that they do.
We've seen it where we've had guys in missions, we've had guys that look like they have frenzy on. They're all not like red above them. I mean, they are red like they have tenacity on.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, they're
And
pulse
so
looking.
I think the coding is screwed up. No.
Well, yeah, because it says in the thing that they're just supposed to have crit resistance. I was like, they're not just crit resistant. Fuck, they got the health bar there. And I was
Yeah.
like, and sometimes it breaks your headhunter determined buff.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, fuck. Crit resistant and tankier is very annoying.
Yeah, but not as annoying as like on day one last season. We were sitting there trying to figure out why
Catching on
why the
fire and being
Marauders-
shocked. I was like,
Well, like the-
how the fuck did this get through? I couldn't believe it made it in the game like that. You know?
Compound is all clear.
I was just like,
Can't be all of them. Check the interior.
how was that acceptable?
That's kind of a pretty big thing. Oh wait, that's because you guys don't play your own game.
Well, remember when what's his name? Yannick was testing too, and he was demonstrating for us.
Yeah. As soon
And
as I
during his
saw
demonstration,
when I saw
we
Five
saw that
Nights,
during his demo. It was
You're like,
how did you not feel frustrated from that?
Yeah, you're like, we're all watching this happen, so we know. Come on now.
Well, did that not feel frustrating to you, right?
Like, he had
Like,
ever done it.
Yeah, I mean,
he probably
Yeah,
just thought he isn't
like-
good because he's a noob, but the reality is like, yeah, no, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it comes down to playing your game.
I understand like the little interns not doing it, but like you are the face of the game now. Like you need in that office, and I'd cry if it was true. I was like, as the face of the game in that office, in that entire building, you better be the Yoda. And if you aren't Yoda and that's you, and you play like that, yeah, there's a reason why things are always broken.
Do you think it's weird when somebody's a game developer and doesn't really play their own game? I think it's kind of weird. It's like,
here, I got a better question for you. I can't believe you didn't bring this up because you know how we are. Are you gonna sit there and pretend that you didn't see the love fest? You didn't see the two people making eyes all stream long?
oh my god!
Like, I hope she's not married because that would have been a really awkward day to go back home because there was no eyes.
Yeah.
There's
But
no
she was
way.
hot. I get it. She was hot.
But it wasn't just him. She was making eyes at him. If you go back and look at that, while he's talking.
Well, I felt
my
like she was
God.
noticing he was.
Dude, he did his hair. He took his glasses off. He
Yeah.
put makeup on so he wasn't shiny. That dude knew he was going to be sitting
Didn't
next
they
to her.
say she had only been there for 2 weeks?
That should keep them from being able to transport
Yep.
those boarders.
Oh yeah, she's
Like,
and she is a looker. She is a looker.
Yeah, that's kind of a step up from Daria. You're talking, that's a whole new class.
Oh my god.
That's like, dude, we're not comparing sports cars. You're talking, all right, you're comparing like a Vanquish to like, you know, the Honda down the street, like the 84 Honda. Like these aren't even in the same universe here.
That should keep them from getting more of those.
But
87
here's
Honda.
one for you. So when I was telling Gambit about it, right, here for everybody that's listening, right? So there's this old meme from like 15, 16 years ago of Flex Lewis, and he's being interviewed. And the female who's interviewing him literally is biting her lip. And he's not looking at her, but what? She puts the mic in front of his face and he's talking about all the prep and everything.
Yeah.
And he is literally biting her lip. If you Google that shit on your phone, it will show up. That's how big this, like, this is a meme before there was memes. It was just, this is the most circulated thing ever. Oh, it's ridiculous. Like Arnold even made it. He even brought that up. Like after Mr. Olympia, he was like, "Not sure if you're aware of this." And yes, we've all. Yes, everybody in my family has brought this up. Yes, she's been fired. She no longer. You're like, yes, we all know about it. But that's what it felt like watching that stream. Was like, it wasn't. This was not a one-sided affair. She was a willing participant in the goofiness.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us.
I feel like she noticed he was getting.
I can't tell you how
Oh, yeah.
relieved I am to
Yeah.
have you on our side.
And
And
that's
it
why
was-
she was
she-
smiling.
She was not getting offended. I'll tell you that. She was reciprocating in the silliness.
Yeah.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure.
Oh, look at that. All at the same time.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Clip that crap.
Proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
Another agent has
91, man. You got to save some for tomorrow.
No Shepard rank.
You don't want to hit 99 tonight,
There
man.
might
wanna
not be
see
it
what
tomorrow.
I want to see what happens if I hit 99. Did it keep going or?
If it
Good,
keeps
just-
going, you're going to be pissed. If you get to if we get you to 99 and you're like, all right, one more run to see, and it clocks over to like 101, you're going to be like, are you effing kidding me?
So my
Oh,
project
I
just
just-
closed.
The what?
The project's got the check mark.
Well, so sometimes it's checked off and you'll still keep getting stuff. So what you want to do is you run it until you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
So like if you run it again
No, I didn't get anything.
and then okay,
Yeah.
well then all right, now switch characters then. And then on that character, when you run dry, that's when you reset the Xbox.
Well, I think my other two characters might be in Mule stage. Oh, we'll see. They might both be standing at the shore. I can't remember. No, I think I ran her. I ran her to 40. The Shepherd. Let's see here. Which one did I run to 40? You're at watch 34. You're at watch 34.
Oh,
What is it?
I see in your stream. People are like, "No, it's saying that nobody's getting caught." Hey, man, we're getting caught. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's working for us.
What is this? That's. Thought I got him. Thought I got him.
I mean, it looks like you just got 20. Yep, see? So I just swapped characters and then it's up all over again.
Priority objective available, Agent.
I'm still interviewing Schaefer. We've got reports of increased hostile activity.
Well,
in
the
DC
project is
since your
available, and
altercation
I'm at
with the
rank
True Sons on Roosevelt
34.
Island.
Can I still
We need
shepherd?
you to secure the city.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
You gain
Prioritize the
a
threats.
rank and you'll get it again.
Still
Alright.
interviewing Schaefer.
So that
We've
one,
got
you
reports
see how
of
that one
increased
says
hostile
10
activity in
exotics,
DC
2
since your
reconstructed
altercation
and
with the True
whatever.
Sons on Roosevelt Island. We
Yeah.
need you to secure the city. Anna will help you prioritize
10
the
exotics,
threats.
2 reconstructed.
Still interviewing
One
Schaefer.
1.4 million
We've got
XP.
reports of increased hostile activity in DC since your
Is that good or
altercation with
bad?
the True Sons on Roosevelt Island.
It says
levels.
1.4.
We need you to secure the city. Anna
Yeah.
will
700
help
is
you
a level, so
prioritize the
1.4 is 2 levels.
Yeah.
threats. Still interviewing Schaefer. We've got
Snagging.
reports of increased hostile activity in DC since your altercation with the True Sons on Roosevelt Island. We need you to secure the city.
Are you looking at a Reaper?
I think that's me loading.
Yeah, you're in.
I'm
I
grabbing.
just don't,
We'll
just
see
don't
what-
want to leave it running if you're not.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have the
joining.
exotic
No, I'm
mask yet,
joining.
no. I was going to
just
farm
wanna
it
leave
tonight,
spinning
but
if,
this is kind of more important because this
We've got
project
reports of
might
increased hostile
do something
activity in
different tomorrow.
DC since your
You
altercation
want
with the
raincoat
True
that
Sons on
just randomly
Roosevelt
be
Island.
on and see that
We
go,
need you to
who's
secure
this
the
hunter
city.
guy? I'll jump on
Anna
that.
will help you prioritize the threats.
He has no friends.
I'm still interviewing Schaefer.
Well, that's the thing. If we're not
We've got
friends,
reports
you
of
can join.
increased hostile activity in DC since your altercation with the True Sons on Roosevelt
Your
Island.
hunter might be getting
How
killed.
funny.
Secure the city.
Yeah,
How,
Anna will help you
how,
prioritize the
how
threats.
hysterical would that be? Whoa, look at all you. All right, let's go.
Available.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True
That
Sons
would,
forces.
I would
They
laugh
maintain
so
this
hard.
outpost.
I don't.
True Sons will be a direct
You'd
threat
have
to
to do
campus.
If he just, if he showed up, I wouldn't even know what to do. I probably see my kill.
All my audio is catching up for some reason.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Hold the button down. I'm a fan. Hold the button down. It's not tap anymore. It's hold. I think that's throwing a lot of people off. Used to be able to tap to get into the modifier menu. Now you have to hold it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Did it catch you off guard too?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like-
oh yeah. I got pissed. I was yelling at it, and somebody had to go. No. You gotta hold it. I did open it. No, you gotta open it. Now you gotta do it every time.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, because it said in the patch notes that one of the active modifiers comes unlocked for you at the start, and I was like, oh, it's not there, or nothing's happening, which means that I guess I don't have any active modifiers. But then I realized, like later, that yeah, looks like we have to hold the button. Fuck. Can't just be changing shit on me, man.
Well, you can, but hey, how about an explanation?
Yeah, a little note here and there.
I tell you what, the wording of the journey,
All clear.
you could have
I
made
repeat,
that journey
compound is
100%
all clear.
faster.
That can't be all of them. Check the
If
interior while I
you
get
get
these people
somebody,
maintain the
they gotta
perimeter.
have somebody QAQC. Oh, are you kidding me?
Agent down.
I walked through my own fire. We regret to inform you that your son is dead because he was an idiot.
Some killer fire. Nice Christmas.
Oh,
back
Hunter's
there.
down.
Oh, Hunter's down. I'll get him.
Hunter's
I'll go get him.
down. No, he's way back at the beginning.
That's all right.
Holy crap.
Don't sweat it. He's gone. Body disappeared. Did he fast travel or something? Where am I? I'm lost. I never do this backwards. Oh, he's just way back there. I get it. Never mind. Oh, he did. I don't know how he did that, but cool. Oh, he just respawned with infinite lives.
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. It's an area beneath
I'm here
with
for you,
no
Hunter.
security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Oh, they're burning. The door hasn't even opened up.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, you can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able
This
to
is a
transport
jogging
those
simulator.
loaded with DC-62.
You have received an endorsement.
I'm here.
Did you see that they've got a car salesman simulator now? So this was like 2 or 3 years ago. We were sitting here talking, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm mowing the lawn." I go, "You're doing fucking what?" He goes, "Yeah, there's a lawn mowing simulator."
A lawn mowing simulator.
What?
Fucking
He's like, "Yeah,
genius.
good." And he got kind of addicted to it, right? And then and now they've got a car trucker. They've got a truck driver one. Man, it's you know, it's funny that their many worlds theory, right? And all the other stuff talking about like, oh, we live in a simulation, all the other.
Yeah.
Hey,
The simulation is now playing a simulation.
Hey, characters in a game don't know they're a game or don't know it's a game either.
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus is taking position inside the memorial.
Man, I'm telling you, those. Yeah, we're gonna have to go farm for those. You're right. We're gonna have to. Everybody's gonna have to set their thing to what that's because that talent is just not dropping.
Group target. Because
Yeah.
I think once one person gets it, it's going to
It'll fall
drop
forever.
repeatedly, and then we'll
Yeah.
just share it with everybody and get it done.
It's going good, Jamaican.
That's the way it usually is.
I'm grinding this project right now for exotic components, and these
Like the big
recalibration
ones.
caches
One of us
that are
get
really
it, and then,
valuable.
like we'll have like 8 or
You
9
can also get them
runs
from
at
this
at a 8 out
descent,
of
but
12
it's a little
runs
bit more of
or
a pain in the butt.
I
to do
never even noticed that. In the bottom left-hand corner, it says pending Shepherd vote in social. So when people miss the on-screen pop, it still
Today,
shows
we
up
dealt
in
a
the
great
bottom
blow to the
left-hand
True Sun's
corner.
infrastructure. We
saying
confiscated
that
a
you've
massive
got a-
cache of
you've
chemical
got a,
weapons and eliminated a stronghold near the campus.
Endorse
You
Yeah.
should be
somebody.
proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
Another agent has endorsed you.
I've been endorsed.
I had to show the FBI. I had become deaf. That was great. I had to show the
Yeah,
FBI.
Jamaican, for sure.
That's great. Oh my god, that was funny.
I'm not as insane as these other guys. Look at theirs. Make my watch look tiny.
Genetics, Pee Wee. No, I was so happy for you when you got this call. I was like, oh yeah, you're almost.
I
like
didn't
the
even know it was a
skull. And
thing
you're like-
until you told
You're
me.
like, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't know what
yeah,
skulls.
Man, another 2,000 more in watch levels, and you're gonna get your big skull. And it's like, I have a big skull. No, that's not the big skull. Yeah. No, you'll know when you get the big skull. You'll see it.
You know what I gotta get is the I gotta get that perfect run on Paradise. I'm missing that mask.
That was, oh
Answering.
yeah.
Backup request acknowledged.
Let's see if it lets me join. Come on.
Expired.
No whammies. Oh, backup expired.
Didn't let anybody in. What the heck? Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I haven't run Descent enough to even get one outfit.
Oh, Jeff got his Emperor's
Snacking.
knee pad.
Accepting backup request.
And
I'm coming.
oh, it failed again. Holy crap.
Okay. Tux got in.
I've tried it twice, and both times it says group unreachable.
He's even running.
I'm not seeing it.
I just restarted my game. I wasn't seeing it either. So I just restarted to see if it'll.
Come up better.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed he almost has the same amount watching both. That hasn't happened for a while. Usually one of them's usually so lopsided.
Yeah, that Lumen mask is pretty sick how it glows in the dark. I thought it was ugly on paper, you know, when I first saw it.
It looked horrible. But
yeah, it was like a rainbow
red
mask,
tail-
boo. But then,
that
when I got it, I was
that
like,
red
this is
tail mask was
badass.
worse than what I thought it would be. That red tail mask, I'm not a fan of that one. But hey, I know there is a group that really, I know that there's going to be a whole lot of people wearing that. I tried grabbing it again. It says group server unreachable.
You're seeing it?
I'm seeing it, but then when I go to grab it, it spins 2 or 3 times and says group unreachable.
Oh, now
Group server.
Can you shepherd on a shepherd?
Uh,
Meaning,
no,
like-
'cause only
No.
the, only the
No.
leader can shepherd.
Only
Yeah.
the leader. Ah.
Backup.
Only the leader
Arrived.
can call for backup.
Tells you how long it's been
So,
since
like-
I've shepherded, huh?
So, like, if I normally, when you call for backup, you only bring in one person and then you run
Another agent has joined
fire
your
truck.
group.
Somebody else got in.
Holy crap. Yeah, call has been expired. All right.
Okay, we gotta back out of here.
An agent is no longer in your
See,
group.
I think it's
You
the
have been
location.
promoted to group leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Backup
I
arrivals confirmed.
really doubt that matchmaking is working for all
No.
of this nonsense.
No, it's everybody. It's everybody's looking at that one
I
spot.
think everybody's looking at the memorial now.
All right, so army it is. All right, we'll get you. Because if you get to 99 tonight, what are you going to do tomorrow? Oh, we're going to have to come up.
Character 2 to 99.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That's
we're
just
we're
silly.
just gonna run this. Hey, we got 4 more days of this. We're gonna run this sucker into the ground.
Yeah, I'm
You
right
guys.
at the safe house.
Oh
Not
yeah, it's
at
underneath
the-
my feet. No, yeah, I see. It's underneath my feet. Holy cow, that's. Man, I'm glad you said that because my avatar is like covering it.
Well, I've got to hide it
Yeah.
so that other people don't get in.
Got it.
Backup request accepted.
Sort of. Yes.
There we go.
So I think Necrosis is the best, followed by the Conqueror.
I understand. People do awful shit to one another when they're scared.
Yeah.
Paranoia.
The one with the staples across the mouth ended up being pretty cool too. I wish it was a little bit different color because the gray falls flat, but the staples are pretty sick.
Yeah. I didn't think the Conqueror. It looked okay, but when they changed the coloring of it, it pops.
The white and gold.
The white and gold really
Yeah.
pops.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces.
Oh,
They
hello.
maintain its outpost. True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
You have joined the group.
Yeah, I wish you could respawn the
Another agent
hunters
has been
too.
promoted to group
Yeah,
leader.
that's it.
Well, I think it is per character.
It is. So you can run it again on your other tombs. That doing the forward.
So we could just delete our character over and over again since we can boost to 40, huh?
There's a gate between you.
Yeah. That makes it a lot easier to replay them. As a matter of fact, that's a good perk.
Open that gate.
That's a big perk.
You'll get the 2 exotics. You'll get the merciless or the ruthless and the lullaby or whatever.
If you bought that, right? Because I don't have that.
If you bought it.
Some people said they got the enforcer and they didn't have the pre-order.
Then they got lucky. I mean, I bought it, but I mean that I was part of the group way back in the freaking beginning.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice perk. Now that there's a level 40, you could just, start a character in 15 minutes, go play the hunters if you feel like testing a new hunter build or just having fun doing that as a routine. Probably get old pretty fucking fast, huh? All those fucking steps, right?
You know what I was really surprised though, right? So like on Tuesday when it came out, within like 40 minutes, Gambit and I found this room. I've not seen anybody mention it. I've not seen anybody make a video of it. Gambit and I found this room. And if you were ever going to murder somebody, if you were ever going to ambush somebody and murder them like Dexter style and dismember them, this is the room. It's underground. There's only one way in. Once you drop down, you cannot come back up. Like this is we really thought, all right, this is gonna be the culmination fight. No, not I just knew. I bet this is where the fight's gonna be. Nope.
Was it a
Not
mission?
one.
In a mission?
No, it's shit. Where's that overfight? Yeah, but
It's in the bridge. It's the one where he went into the bridge and then went like deep
The little
underground.
computer room
deep
downstairs?
underground. Yeah, and it's like
Four
gotta
big
drop
yellow
down.
shipping containers with multiple double door spawn points.
and then they've got water containers and stuff like suspended off of the roof, right, or the ceiling. And so there's levers and pulleys and all kinds. It's a super busy room. This isn't like you're walking around in the underground, you know, like in DC. It's not like you're in the sewer and it's all dark and dank. Like there's lighting, there's fluorescent light, there's all kinds of crap in there. It's a prime. This is like something down there, right? And then nothing. There's no side mission down
Some
there.
intern was told to design an arena room, and
That's exactly
that
what it
was
looks
their
like,
project.
yeah. That's what it looks
It's
like in
not
an arena. And I mean, it's
So it
huge.
could be a manhunt location, could be a named boss, or
I want to see
Like-
this room, man. This intrigues me.
I mean, it is fucking huge. This is not so okay with the boss fight here, right? When the boss fight here, that's how big this damn room is.
upstairs.
Oh, really? Fuck.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Able to transport those borders.
I mean, I couldn't believe we didn't go down there for anything. We looked around that room for 20 minutes. 'cause
Maybe
we were
it's a
all
boss
convinced.
spawn. Maybe you can spawn a boss down there. Because remember, there's all these bosses and shit.
We sat down there for 20 minutes.
Trying
looking
to
up
pull
at the
levers and
walls.
shit.
Well, yeah, we were looking up and down the wall, and it lets you climb, like the environment, right? It lets you interact with it. You can climb up on the shelves and all this other shit,
More of those
and
borders.
nothing happened. We were all right. This is gonna be.
There's more Easter eggs, man, because I fucking turned on this one generator in this one random spot, and it casted this symbol
Yeah.
on the ground.
And there's I know exactly where it's at. And then there's the
Another
valve.
agent is now group leader.
There are
Okay, hang
yellow
on.
valves.
My other one dashboarded here. Hang on.
Okay. There's yellow valves to turn up in rooms.
Yeah.
And it says hold or turn. So it's not like, oh, it's just like it's telling you to interact with. Has nothing to do with missions. Had
Yeah.
nothing to do with the hunter. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, is this something coming? Or like
Yeah, because I hit one of those valves too. Yeah. There was one
Yeah,
that was like a
there's-
valve upstairs, and you hear all this flooding water down in the sewers. And I was like, oh, I wonder
Yep.
what that did.
Yep. And so when we're sitting there on day one, it's like the first
What up,
hour
Stanley?
we're playing, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is gonna be. So watch this. This is good.
This has gotta be a hunter here, yeah.
Yeah. We took screenshots
Agent
and
is
everything.
reconnected.
So on the first day, I got 6 out of 8 on the first day. I sat there for 2 hours that first day when I couldn't figure out how to proc the 7th one. I went right there and I went up and down. I went during the day. I went during the night because I thought maybe fluorescent arrows come. I did. I was like, this is too. When you go in there, this is too big of a room. So on the other side, this is how big this is. When we walk on the outside, when we go through this door, from this door until the far door that they come through, that's how big this thing is.
Fucking huge.
It's
an auditorium.
huge. And there's shit like right here, okay? So we'll wait. So you see how this is graded?
Yeah.
So there's light from outside. It's not a light. It's not a
But was it
not a
bloody?
light bulb.
Did you say it was bloody?
no, it's the wind. So there's light from outside. There's sunshine from outside coming in.
Yeah.
And like see this big box right here? If this was dead, there's a like a great big huge platform that's being suspended like 12 or 13 feet up in the air, full of containers. It's on chain link, on pulley systems and stuff, and you can almost get on it. You can shoot it, and it will wobble. And so like all of this stuff is, you got all this stuff that's that you can interact with, and nothing happened. It didn't bring us down there, and we just happened to find it. And it's like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I don't know what's going on with this Xbox.
It's wore out, man. It's like you're
old.
using abusing me, man.
Taking forever to load.
You log me in, you log me out. You don't tell me I'm pretty today. Like all this. I'm just here for your bidding.
It shows that Hunter's there, but my screen is at 0%. And I'm worried that when it does actually connect, because right now it says shepherding's not active. So I'm worried that if it does connect, then it's still going to be inactive.
I wonder if Kingslayer knows the room we're talking about.
Sounds like it. Sounds like he's talking about the same thing.
I mean, I'm telling you, like this room was obscenely huge. All right, so this was a room. This was like, all right, this is somebody's height. If you were gonna have an HQ, right? If there was a gang of hunters, their HQ. In fact, we were making jokes about it because of there's 3 sets of double doors around this thing. And because once you drop down, you have to drop down to get in there. And then once you drop down, you can't get up to get to the ledge to get out. And there's like 3 sets of double doors, and we're like, motherfucker, watch this. We're gonna get in here. And
it did come back active.
We're like, we're gonna come back in here, and this damn thing, like, we're gonna get ambushed by like 4 hunters. One at each one of these doors come out. It's gonna kick our head. Nothing happened.
I am impressed that disconnected, reconnected, and the shepherding is active. Mine's active. Yours?
It's still
is it active on yours?
Yep.
I see you.
Mine's still active.
Okay.
Mine's still active.
Okay. That's actually impressive.
That is impressive.
Okay, so yeah, at the base of the bridge support, yeah, that's it. And then you go down. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, Kingslayer found it. He knows the room we're talking about. Just big for no fucking reason. Like there's huge. And think about all the time they didn't make that for nothing. This is not. You don't have to have as much experience playing as a streamer, right? Like you could be like just a weekend Warriors player of video game. You can't walk in this room and be like, oh, there's nothing in here.
Good work. Go on ahead back up. The team from the campus is taking position.
Well, somebody was asking about a key. I forgot to ask you guys about that. There was another type of key dropping. They were calling it
the ash key. Talking about the
infrastructure key or something like that.
Infrastructure key. Yeah, the infrastructure key. I picked up 2.
What are they?
I have no idea. It's not on Reddit. No one's posted it.
We would have ended up like
Infrastructure key.
It's an infrastructure key.
Thank you.
So weird.
Yeah. And I thought for sure, oh, we're gonna lose it and blah blah. Yeah, no. And I kept circling the area because I was thinking, oh, this is important because I couldn't figure out how to proc that 7th one yet. And I'm like, oh, this is a clue. All right, we're close.
Negative flux of it. Yeah.
There's a lot of lives today.
Yeah.
What was dropping it? Do you remember? Okay,
there are paths to the door, Slayer. Yeah, so there are paths to the door, and then there's a break in the flooring, and then you can't get back up to it. Yeah. Yeah, so you can almost get back to the door, and then you realize you're trapped down there.
Mechanical animal.
An agent has left your group.
Sorry.
Another agent has been promoted to group leader.
Yeah, give me another one of those caretakers. I mean, there's so many freaking caretakers, it's ridiculous.
You.
I thought for sure we would get another weapon that has the frickin' streamline in it so we could add it.
Incoming backup request.
Let's see how many exotics they gave us. Should have been 40. 20.
You're out of there, Reaper?
Yeah.
Riker bounties in Brooklyn, apparently. He thinks that's where they were dropping those infrastructure keys. Interesting.
So they came out and announced that hook in Brooklyn, that empty hook, is nothing. Like at the beginning of last season, they came out and said that it was actually Daria came out and said it.
Is it there still? I felt like they removed it.
I thought they moved it. I thought they removed it.
Yeah, I
They were
thought they removed
supposed
it.
to have pulled it when this DLC dropped.
Yeah. Hey, because it was that was another thing. Gavin and I went to that corner that they had that picture. Remember they showed that picture with all the steam and everything. We were we spent probably an hour and a half. We went to the recruiter's hideout and we were taking pictures on the wall, and we were using overlays of other pictures that were from another part of the. We spent 2 hours in there trying to find that damn thing. Because we thought, all right, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna be the ones that like find this stupid mass that goes on this hook. And it came out there. Oh yeah, sorry. Oops, it's not. But you got to remember, last year they made the announcement. Hey, there's still this one thing out there that nobody's found yet. Well, you prick. You know that when you say shit like that, it's like catnip, right? It's like you say some shit like that, and people are gonna go hunting.
Could be anything though, right? Fuck.
Oh, it could be
It could be anything.
They didn't say, oh, it's a hunter, or oh, it's a secret boss, or oh, it's a. They just said, yeah, there's still this one thing out there that nobody solved yet.
It could be something as small as like that red balloon in the sewer, right? This a nod to the movie,
because,
pop culture.
Well, there's red and yellow balloons.
Yeah. There's yellow
But
balloons,
yeah.
huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
The red balloon in the sewer was fucking nice touch, though.
Well, you got to remember, right? That when that shit, you got to remember that was the same time it came out in the theaters, and it was like, all right, man, we're in the sewer. There's fucking red balloon. I get it. And then like there's that one room in the sewer that's behind bars that you can't get to. You can't get in there, and it's got all those fucking giant nutcrackers. And you're like, I'm backing away slow, and I'm never coming back here. Get the shit out of here.
I don't know if I remember that. I don't remember that. The Nutcrackers.
That's weird. I don't see it at all now.
Yeah. So Slayer, yeah, I did the same thing. We took a picture.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
With where the axe was, and so on the map where the hunter's axe was in the map, we were sitting there going, all right, maybe it's the shadow. And the shadow is pointing in the direction that we need to go. We spent hours looking at that fucking map. Oh my God. You can't do that to the community. You can't like throw something trivial out there like that because, everybody wants to find and that's the thing, right? The community in this game is so rabid, right? We're just hungry for more. You throw a hit out like that, can't do that shit, man. Yeah, that's gonna fuck up people's weekends. They'll spend all weekend looking for that shit. But hey, you could figure out how to make an event where we're like bunny eared up and you drop it and things were shooting poop eggs. but you can't explain. Hey, what's this one thing? Like, give us a section. Just give us an area to look at. Don't drop some crap like that.
Gambit, it's not working for you. It's not showing up at all.
I don't see anything. I'm looking. I don't even see it.
I think it's because the hunter box locked up and rebooted, and it now may be on a different server.
Oh, I see something now.
Oh, now it worked. Just to the left of the safe house.
Yeah.
Accepting backup request.
Oh, yeah, right above it. All right, good call. I see it now. I was about to like restart my whole thing because I was like, maybe it's my Xbox.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Hunter.
So I grabbed it and then it disappeared.
Okay, I'll put up another one. Not seeing that?
No. Oh, there it is. Just popped up.
The server seems to have a little bit of a more lag than earlier.
Another agent is now in your group.
Somebody came in.
Somebody else got it.
Arrived.
He's a brand
An
spanking
agent
new.
is no longer in your group.
Yeah, it's weird that brand new
Another
people are
agent has been
answering
promoted to
Shepherd
group
calls. They don't even know what they are.
That is
They're like,
weird.
What do you answer? You don't even know what you're gonna do. You answer somebody. You know what? Remember, like for a year and a half, where you'd answer, and for a year, every single person
Snagging.
was like
Backup
a
request
sub 1,000 player, but they were like their world was at heroic with all 5 directives, and you're like, what are you doing?
Another
And they're
agent
like,
is now
because they
group
know,
leader.
hey, if I throw up a thing for help, you guys are going to show up. Like, you guys are just going to carry me. All right, I'm grabbing it. We'll see if it lets me in.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's day one players that go straight to legendary.
Another agent has joined.
Oh,
your group.
yeah. Oh, we had
arrival
one
confirmed.
last week join us. Because I knew it was going to be the last we got to use the knee pads with those directive stuff. We were in there running them all, and we had a guy join us. I kid you not, he was level 75. He had purple guns.
Wow,
And
that's
we're like,
gluttons
Well,
for
all right.
punishment.
Agent is now in your
I was
group.
like, we're going to test the limits of these knee pads here.
You need a birdie backpack for that one. Yeah, Kingslayer, the trophies systems, the reward system. I think they treated the whole thing like a new game, you know? The whole zone. Added the apparel.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain its outpost. True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
It's the same experience, right? When we started Division 2 or Warlords of New York, it feels very consistent.
This is almost cheating. To be using the Iron Lung with Grieving Death on a burn build, this is cheating.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the
I'm
memorial
sick.
compound.
You're just
Oh,
being
with the new mask.
There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
That's gonna be a nice one for the new map. I was thinking maybe that maybe the backfire and letting that bleed catch you a little bit, because you'll get 2 stacks every time you reload.
Probably some bullshit that it has to be applied to you. You can't put it on yourself or some stupid
right.
thing.
You know, like the Oreo.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They did fix the Oreo. I did let you do that.
For about 2 days, that was
That was
great.
a thing.
They have the firewall. I did that in conflict, and people were so mad. I would throw one on my feet, and then turn around and have like two bags of fire bullets, and oh, it would piss people off. Because you know how many people wear hazard protection in conflict? Like less than 3%.
Pretty handy there, though. But there's always a hazard.
The new thing, or not the new thing, but like relatively new, is the damn bunk belt. So you got guys walking around with like 80-90% Hasbro,
All clear.
with like 2.2 million armor and everything else, and they're wearing like the claws out with the Lady Death and the firewall shield.
Yeah.
They've got like 1,000% melee damage, and they'll run through everything. They'll run through you, shoot and everything. They're not even trying to shoot you.
They just
They don't want to walk up.
Does that
and
actually
slap you.
work in PvP?
Oh, absolutely.
How many bonks does it take to bring you down?
2. So it takes.
Oh my God.
If you have less than 1.3 million armor,
Yeah.
you got or if they have more. So if they have more, they have more than 1.3 million armor. You got to drop them to their knees, and then you got to. Well, you hit it, you bonk them once, and it brings them to health. And then you bonk them again, and that's what kills them. It's right, but like you get a group in there, right? And everybody's looking at their own sector above. You get in front, and you bonk a guy. If it's a good team, you know the guy's calling it out. Oh, bonk, 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 and everybody flips around and shoot him. But if they don't, boy, that guy cost. I mean, that somebody the two bills that over the past like 4 months that caused the most chaos.
It's the
have been
bonkers.
that build, the bunkers, and then the big horn builds, the perfect efficient chest piece with a big horn build with everything rolled headshot. They run right up your butt. I mean, they get like kissing distance from you, and then they just drop you. They eat right through your armor because remember the big horns and assault rifles, so you're doing health damage. So even though you got all that armor, it doesn't matter because it goes right through your armor and depletes your health. And so if you lose your health, doesn't matter if you still have armor, you're down. And it's everything rolls. You get guys here and there running the kill out match. So you can get it up to a 205 headshot, and it just goes right through your armor. Yeah, I mean, you get a guy.
That sounds like fun.
Well, hey, you like the big ones damn much.
Not sound like fun at all.
But yeah, the build I'm running right now, I've got a couple different builds. I'm like, all right, if you want to play silly, I'll play silly with it.
Are you doing just conflict, or are you going into the dark zone?
Oh, I do both. So like,
how are you
all
fights in the dark zone? When I go, there's nobody there.
Oh no, there's dudes. Well, so
Do you go on
gotta
assault
remember,
rifle day? Is that what you do?
So anytime there's a weapon, chest or knees.
What up, Zeko?
They are flooded. So if it's an assault rifle, LMG, SMG, if it's a chest, and if it's a knee. For all the people who don't have the Emperor knee guards, they see knees in there, and it's like moss to a flame.
Back here. I'm done with you.
Oh, nice. Kill me! I'm here! Do it!
Go on ahead back up. The team from the campus is taking position inside the memorial.
I'm here! Kill me!
That's the best Arnold Schwarzenegger accent you got.
No.
I'm not here. You kill me.
Do it! Do it now!
There you go. Do it.
I was trying not to cough at the same time.
If you hadn't stopped, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
So yeah, some of the things are still being procced on the hunters. Even though you cleared it, you'll still like the lights will still flicker.
You can still do the activity. Yeah.
Oh, and the freaking animals will still explode. So if you're running through at night, you run down that alley with a snake, it'll still go off on you.
Endorsement received.
Invisible hand blueprint. Give me something good. Rock and roll blueprint. Ah.
You.
All right, let's see our stash space. How much resources we got? Should be at
What are you at now?
740.
Gambino, what are you at? 94. Wow. You're just not gonna let it go, are you? You're just not gonna let it go.
I feel like he should be there already.
Well, because he's cycling through players just like I am.
Agent in need of backup.
Yeah, he's cycling through players.
Grabbing.
Accepting backup request.
Yeah, he.
Nope.
I don't think he's letting this shit go. He's like, by hook or by crook, I'm going to get to 99. It's gonna happen. It's like, the water boy when she's talking to Lynn Swan. Oh, they're gonna win by 2. It's gonna happen. And she gives him the look. All right, I cleared all the street, most of the street trash.
Backup request accepted.
God dang, man, it's Grand Central Station down here for buttheads. Oh, that's why, because we got black tusk crawling over here like cockroaches. The hell are they doing over here? Weren't you at like 25 or something last night? So you went up like 70 levels? All right, here we are, waiting for Gambino.
The Gambino.
All the trash has been taken out.
Another agent has joined your group.
There he is.
Backup arrived.
Chevy Muscle is now online.
Secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Oh, what the hell? Whoa, how'd you get over here? Hold down, son. Take it down a notch further down. That's what I appreciate about you.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
You know what's an interesting change? I just realized. Unless this happened a long time ago, but you didn't used to be able to take advantage of seasons before level 40. When did that change?
Yeah, that was I didn't notice that until we were doing all the mule running, right?
Yeah.
You could start claiming stuff, right? We were like, whoa. When
Maybe it was last season because you could do modifiers at level 30 last season, right?
That might have been it. Yeah.
Because in theory, I'm getting that 3x XP, which is helping you create the mules faster.
Yeah, it's only 3x Shepherd.
Oh.
But if you look at the calendar, we're going to have a 3 and a 5x.
3x Shepherd, but the way we're doing this, every time you Shepherd, you're getting a level.
Yeah.
So, in other words, your hunter, the hunter's the only one getting it?
No, Hunter's not getting anything.
No, we're getting everything.
No, I mean like the 3x XP. Like, why can't I get it?
Compound is
No.
all clear.
You're getting 3x
It's Shepherd
XP for Shepherd.
If you look at it, it says Shepherd. 3x
Oh, yeah.
Shepherd.
Yeah, it's a shepherd.
So
XP,
that's
yeah.
your Shepherd levels. So normally when you do a Shepherd, the auto is 3. Or no, it's 2.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get 2 auto,
2.
and then you're getting 6 because it's 3x right now.
Right.
And then
Right.
an endorsement
You get an
is another
additional
1,
I see.
which is 3. So that's why you're getting like
the level,
9,
even though we're
I
playing
think.
fucking normal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is past my bedtime, so. You have to explain these 3 times.
And if you do the details on that Shepherd in the menu, it'll actually tell you how many levels you've got, and it's capped at 98. So I'm assuming
The crew sent a
99
memorial
is
into a
max
base.
on
Yeah.
the Shepherd
An area
rank.
beneath you would increase security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert.
I've done 22.
What are we walking into?
Yeah, that's
This
all today.
This pecan is so goofy. I wish they would have given it a damage talent. Because this is, yeah, it's great. You get extra ammo.
Y'all explain.
Yeah,
So
they-
basically, what we're doing
They
is
are just
the
on a
Shepherd
roll for
XP.
ruining it. Got it.
global event, and we're doing the Game Pass
I mean, this thing
project,
hits
which
like
is
a truck.
extremely
Oh, I know.
valuable.
Hey, I know that we've had,
And I'm creating a new mule at the same time, so I'm using a mule. I'm rotating the mules.
Plus 90% damage. And apparently, only the people that read can are using it. But 80%, we just can't have that.
The project, the Game Pass project.
I would love to just to be in
I'll
the
show it to you
room
here.
when that conversation happened.
This one.
Why we couldn't
You get
keep
reconstruction
the 80% on
caches,
that.
XP, and 10 exotic components.
Well, the people
And then
who
sometimes
don't
you
play
get
their own
20
game and their infinite wisdom
20
thought
exotic
it was
components.
OP.
Isaac pulled upstairs.
Per run.
Lock that tunnel
Yeah.
door control center.
So
With all
we're
their
doing Lincoln
technology,
Memorial. So
which
by the
is
time we get about
1,000
3/4 of the
hours
run,
later,
we will have
500
leveled up
levels.
and completed this project. So we will have leveled up our shepherding rank. And so every time I switch characters, I start over. But and so the project
And it was
is
so funny when he did
seems
that
to
on
be
live
bugged.
stream because that
we don't know
wasn't
for sure,
too far
but
removed from
it's
that.
very generous.
Elon Musk paid
but
people
because
to play,
as soon as you
Elder
complete the
Scrolls shit
project,
for it. Wait, what?
the next project, the next Game Pass project becomes
Hear
available.
about that?
So without a clock, even though there's a clock. So you see, if I hover this, it says the next project is in 2 hours and 17 minutes, but I'll get it immediately. We don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended. We don't really know. It's pretty generous. And so reconstructed caches give you blueprints to named items, which are extremely rare. There's only one way to get those by farming, and that's the Descent game mode.
Ouchie.
And then on top of that, the 999 exotic glitch has made a return. But it only works with those SHD caches and if your watch is overstacked materials like it was before, which is still possible to do.
The team from the campus has taken position inside the
With a little
memorial.
proper planning.
That was.
I haven't done that yet,
That was
but
asking. We deleted that guy.
this has given us so many exotic components. I don't even know if I need to, but.
If you hadn't stopped them,
That's a great question. I have been waiting. I've been waiting to hear that too. Right, the exotic skin for the pecan to get the drum instead of the mag, instead of the stick mag, and then it's supposed to light up and all that crap that they showed.
Yeah.
Like it.
Have we seen it yet?
No, because I'll pull it out and show you because this thing is ugly as shit.
Yeah, it must be the summer event. Huh?
great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure.
Yeah, I thought it's not on. It's not on the.
Where are you gonna
it's not
buy
on
it?
the board strip. Look at this. Look how ugly this stupid thing
today.
is.
Another agent has endorsed you.
This is so ugly.
It looks like it's from. It's an Afghan weapon.
Oh, yeah, it's a Kalashnikov. But like, look. It's got filigree on it. Look at this. Zoom in. It's got filigree on the side of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks Afghani.
Yeah, and then it's like shiny and it's like this looks like it should be in the movie Lord, like God of War, Lord of War, or whatever it was called.
Yeah. So the project. See how I just completed the project,
Has left your group.
and it's still here for me.
Yeah. Did you get anything?
I think so. I'll check.
Yeah, that was a great question. I've sat here for 2 days going, all right, so I have a stupid gun.
Yeah, reconstructed
and, where's the damn skin?
Cabaret. Boo. A lot of these are fucking junk, huh? Resources. We should be at like 750. $750 exotics. Snagging. Failed. Trying again. Active. All right. I am Billy. Thanks, man.
Ooh, that's a lot of blue wings. Ooh, that's a lot of blue wings. All right, we got another time zone just joined us.
Yeah, I haven't even tried the new gear
kinds
yet.
of people asking for help now.
I know you can make some cool pistol builds, you know, some really strong ones, just a little bit stronger. But I just don't think it's worth running an all-red pistol build, you know, when you could just run Hunter's Fury and get her done. You know? Like sometimes on certain builds, like for the playstyle, it doesn't seem worthy.
Boy, they screwed that up. So you know when you
it doesn't seem worthy to like
you do the boost of Warlords New York, and
lose
they give you
that defense
like you
because of the
charge
playstyle,
right?
You know.
You have joined a
Boy, you do it now, boost it to 40, and show up in Brooklyn.
You want to be able to move out of cover.
Crap, the mod podge of bull crap they give you. It's disrespectful.
And you know, you see these guys using the pistol with the car door, and you know, running around like that. Just that's not why I want to run a pistol build. You know what I mean? I'll just run the 1886 if we're just gonna, you know, or you can use a striker shield with 1886. You know, I don't want to run a pistol so I can, you know, stand behind a car door. It's just, I feel like it's not why I'm doing it. You know, but I'd be better off just running a sniper then. It's easier to build, and I can put armor on kill. And, you know what I mean?
It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Anyways, and then the gear set, I feel suspicious about. You know. But we got lots of cool stuff, cool weapons, especially this season. And that exotic mask, when we get that, I think all the exotics are good this season. I think we got a W on the exotics department. Somebody call those guys, give them a fucking trophy. The nimble holsters works really well. I think it'll be good for cover play builds.
Let's not run through the fire and die this time.
Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Destroyer, have you gotten any calls that aren't friends? If so, check your settings. I mean, if not, check your settings. Because that's the setting that I had to change. Like, I wasn't getting anything. I mean, I was seeing friends, but I wasn't seeing random. Oh, I changed that. And I mean your Xbox settings, or I can't remember what you play on, but I had to change my privacy settings.
Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
Mostly friends, but have you gotten any non-friends?
Careful with those rounds. You want to kill everybody in here? Hear that?
I've also noticed you could just monitor the map too. And choose the ones you want, because they seem to be relatively frequent.
Can't afford to let the true sons escape with those. You've got to find a way to close up that tunnel.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ooh, big guy.
Yeah, you have it on all. So did I. But I did too. But what I'm trying to say is that the Xbox settings were overpowering the game settings. So, even though I had my game accept shepherds from even requests from strangers, Xbox had the setting saying don't accept invites from people that are not on my friends list. Random invites, you know, because people control you that way too on streams and stuff like that.
95.
It does seem like it's going slower, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why? Super weird.
My project just shut down.
Agent is no longer in your group.
So I think I have to switch to my final character.
You know, one day when I grow up big and strong, my watch is gonna look like his. One day. Me and my measly 90,000.
How'd you guys get so separated? I mean, how did?
Oh, I took a 3-month sabbatical to Yemen for a while.
Oh. And then Gambit took advantage, huh?
Oh, he's ahead of me. I think he was already like 7. The closest I ever was, I think I was like 6. No, 5. I was within 5 and in 5.5 of him, and I thought, all right, he's gonna go. You know, they take 2 trips. He takes 2 trips a year with the fam. I'll catch up. Now this was before this is before we had like 5 XP events and shit like that, right? I was like, man, I'm gonna hit it really hard. Oh, blah. I whittled it down. He came back with a vengeance, and it was like, when he gets motivated, you're just screwed. There's no
Agent, please
you're not
hurry.
getting
The cleaners have Kendall and her security details surrounded.
It is not gonna happen. There's a guy in another clan, JB, and
Hey, you
I
guys
don't
can
know if
run this one without me because I'm back here in Brooklyn taking this character to the base real quick.
Priority objective
I don't. I
available,
think that
Agent.
might be it for me. It's 1 a.m. I gotta work in the morning.
Okay,
And
I'm cool with that.
I can easily claw my way through 5 levels to get me to 99. I've got 16 more weeks. 15 weeks yet
They're shutting
to
it down
get
in
to
an
99.
hour anyways.
So
Yeah, we'll have to get on and run. We'll have to run that.
I appreciate you
We'll have
guys.
to get a
Thanks
squad.
for the
Yeah.
thanks for the carry. It made it. That was a
We'll
nice
have to-
little
we'll have to
bump
get a
in my
squad together and run
exotics.
army with you. We'll farm army with you and get that mask.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna be up to tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get that army mask and then starting to tinker. And then my next big focus is to really unpack these modifiers. I really want to focus on figuring them all out so that we can do.
Because they were
tutorial.
definitely unclear. I think that's going to wind up turning a lot of people off, like new people,
Yeah.
like people who haven't been playing the last 2 seasons. And they understand. All right, just muscle through it, and it eventually makes sense. Now, it's just
This one's more
they just
confusing.
they just dropped a bunch of turds on you, and then it's like, oh, see ya. And I think that's going to turn a lot of
Last
people
season's
off.
was easier to understand. This one's like just layers
Yeah.
of shit,
Well,
cooldowns
I've
and yeah,
what I've
freezes.
noticed, and I could be, don't take this for gospel, I could be absolutely dead wrong. But what I think it is, and of course there's no articulation from them, but I think what this is this is their weird attempt with no direction, right? But this is their attempt to get everyone, to try to get everybody well-rounded, right? So you can run an all red, but then here's Stam that will be on Stam Overdrive, and we're going to give you a health buff cover. Or you could run, for all the guys who like running, for all the players that like running like the Heartbreaker and shit like that with all that survivability.
Yeah.
Here's this thing that you could, it basically gives you all red overdrive, right? Firearm overdrive. And if you need a little bit more, so you can run around with 1.8 to 2.2 million armor and have all that tankiness, but not only are we going to give you firearm overdrive, we're also going to give you a smart cover that's going to give you plus 12% damage target cover that it does. So you kind of have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to make everybody who isn't as adept in making builds and understanding build synergy. I think they're trying to get the broad strokes of, all right, fine, you can load up on this, and then here's the counter to that, so you're more well-rounded. And again, I could be absolutely wrong, but that's the only thing that makes sense.
They do seem to be promoting more well-rounded builds. I would agree with that part for sure, because it's harder to stack damage on damage. You know.
Right.
The way that all those
there's a
active
limit.
modifiers.
You can only do so much. But then right after you say that, you turn around and look at your build, and all of a sudden, I had to do a double take when I look. I said 75% crit hit chance. What the hell?
Well, there's
And
more
I had to
damage
change-
all across the game now, right? We've got stronger weapons
right.
are stronger than ever. Exotics that are giving us major buffs. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but our crit chance has never been buffed. You've never been able to go over 60.
No, that's
until
sick.
now.
Yeah.
But you use something like the like, you know, you had perfect headhunter. You do Perfect Headhunter, and you're already at 75% crit hit chance. Oh my, yeah, you just start eating through things.
Yeah.
That LUD doesn't do anything to skills, Reaper.
You don't think so?
No, I'm testing.
All right, boys,
the
I'm gonna
range.
jump out of chat so I can finish this. Appreciate
Okay,
you,
yep.
Epic. Catch you later, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks, Reaper.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gents, I am back. Thanks for hanging with me as I was doing that. Let me get you guys up to speed on what's going on. So, shepherding is the name of the game right now, and it's sort of a high priority because of this project. This project is only going to run until June 10th, but there's a chance that it won't be around tomorrow because of tonight's maintenance. Which is going to happen in about an hour or so. So that's kind of why we were focusing on this tonight. So it gives you the 10 exotic components, and then many times it was giving us 20. It was like doubling up on them. And 700, that's a full level of XP. And then it was also giving us a recalibration. Oh, I just realized this just reset. By the way, it gives you a recalibration cache that is absolutely amazing. Recalibration caches give you named item blueprints that you can only get in Descent. So, I mean, that's just the best rewarded system we've ever seen. 10 to 20 exotic components, a full XP level, and then anywhere between 1 and 3 recalibration caches for 5 minutes of gameplay. Just for about 3/4 of the way through Lincoln Memorial. And so from there, so everybody can do that. Everybody can take advantage of that. From there, it's about working out a system of efficiency, which is what Reaper Hawk did and Epic Gambit. That's what they always do. They always find these nuggets, and they find the most efficient path into doing it as fast as possible. Sort of like speed running, except speed farming, right? So, you know, that's why you saw us leaving the group and then re-inviting us back in, because you can only endorse one time, right? So we can't just like be invited into this shepherding session and then hang out with him all day and just earn these things. No, he's got to endorse us. So that's why we have to leave and then start a new session. Leave and then start a new session. So it's a little bit of coordination there, because we can't be friends with him. So Hunter was the leader, was the shepherd, the one igniting it. And he would put out the call, and then we would quickly snag it as fast as we could. And every now and again, a random would accidentally snag it, and then there wouldn't be room for us to come in. So we'd have to start that process over again. We'd all have to leave and then put out the ping. But it's just using this system here. So you open your on-call status. You open it up to all, and then you hit Y to call for backup. And that person that calls for backup, after you're running a mission with them for a little bit, after so much XP is earned, the people he's playing with will level up their shepherd ranks. And then his endorsement basically equals that. So it's like, if you do it that way, I don't quote me on this exact number because they would explain it better than I am. And then you include the Shepherd XP event, it's something like 6x XP to your shepherding. And then, as well as your XP multiplier. And then when you're in a group, I guess a full group, then there's even more XP that's happening for the shepherding ranking. I'm not familiar with that, so don't ask me how much, but you basically can rank up higher and faster. So the point of ranking up our Shepherd XP is, again, for the project, so that we can get this. Now, the downside is, and partly what we're going to be doing is, or curing, is that there's been a bug for the shepherding. Like, I've been trying to do this project for 2 days, and I just now was able to do it earlier today. I figured it out like halfway through the day by go fucking around with a bunch of settings to get it to work. And so I finally got it to work, and I put out a video about the bug this morning, and now I'm gonna put out another video tomorrow morning on how to fix the bug, or how do you say, a workaround. It's probably not gonna work for everybody, because I'm just on the Xbox, so I figured out the workaround on the Xbox. But if you're on PlayStation and PC, then you're gonna have to look at what I do and then try to mirror those steps on your security systems, because that's the conflict. The game has its security systems for group play, and then your console or your platform will have its own separate set of security systems. We're talking about privacy settings and multiplayer privacy settings. And so for Xbox, our multiplayer privacy settings are, we can tell the Xbox that don't let requests to play or invites come from people that are not on my friends list. And then the friends list from the Division 2 is integrated with the friends list on Xbox. So it communicates that with each other. So if Xbox says no randoms for invites, but the Division 2 says yes randoms to invites, then the more strict setting is gonna supersede it all. So here I'm saying open on call status, and then I want randoms to be able to send me invites. Xbox says nope, and that's why you never get an invite. And so you have to change your privacy settings, and then it worked. I got it to work. And so I basically just went liberal on all of my privacy settings, and when the shepherding event is done, then, you know, I'll shut them back down, you know. What exotics did they take? I don't hear about that. Yeah, the stash missing bug still happens. Hopefully they fix that in today's patch. It comes and goes. It hasn't really stopped me from doing anything yet, which is good. Yeah, see, it's here now. Hey Reaper, my project came back, and we didn't even reset the console, but I'm back on my main character, and my Game Pass project is here again. Pretty sick, huh? Hopefully it's there tomorrow too. Oh yeah, you're probably just experiencing the bug, J-Wise. So there's a stash space bug where anything that was in your stash is saying 0. It's like there's nothing there. It's a visual bug. It's not actually deleted. You know, if you restart your game or your console completely, like I actually have to restart my console completely, it'll fix it, like clearing the cache. If you're in Brooklyn and you're seeing that, you can fast travel back to Washington, D.C., open the stash, and then fast travel back to Brooklyn, and your stash should be resolved. It's, you know, but I think that's one of the things you're going to be fixing in the morning. Yeah. Hopefully that answers your question there, John B. Possible, Yabato. I wish I had more insight on PC security systems, but Xboxes are very specific to gaming, and for PCs there might be much more broader strokes, right? But I would try it. From what I can tell, PC players have been taking advantage of the Game Pass project way before, smoother than most others. Or there's less PC players experiencing the bug. With that being the case, I would say it's probably definitely something to do with your securities. Yeah, the maintenance is going to kick in here within the hour. So we have no patch notes on it or anything like that. They're just saying maintenance. So, anyways, for those of you that were asking about the DLC and stuff like that, yeah, I'm impressed. You know, I'm impressed. I think it's definitely worth $15. Probably would have paid 30 for it. But if you put it into perspective, like just this, after we haven't got a DLC since 2020, then yeah, it looks pretty bad. You know what I mean? But it's actually really well designed. I love the missions. I think they're all really good. I actually like the whole thing better than Warlords of New York, story aside. I like the Warlords New York story better. You know, I've made my remarks about that already. I feel like the later stories have always been a little bit disjointed. This is a side story, though. We got to remember that with the parallel timeline. So, you know, another conspiracy, but there were things about revelations about Keener or hints about Keener. I won't spoil those for you, but I think the DLC was pretty cool, man. I think it's really good. And if you think about everything we get with it, it feels like it's $15 worth. You know, we get a new skill with 2 variants. It's a whole skill platform. You know, the 8 exotics, and you can consider that apparel. 8 hunters with the 8 masks. That's pretty sick. There's random apparel in the streets just by opening up shit. There's the level 40 boost. There's the 50 new stash space slots, which people would have said in the past that they're willing to pay for that. And for me, the missions and the world, but the missions are beautiful, man. Missions are beautiful. If you've played Countdown and you like the design and look of Countdown, I mean, like, especially when you're outside, you know, that atmospheric feel, that's kind of what we get out of the missions. And, you know, the cleaners got this. Oh, and there's also the exotic, right? We also have the exotic that comes just for the DLC. And anyways, the cleaners could have been really fucking annoying, and they're not. You know, with that fire. The content feels, you know, upper difficult. You know, with those control points are a new challenge, man. You know, you go to some of those Riker control points and they're launching fucking missiles at you. Literally. Missiles. Yeah, so like Wolvesy saying, like from here, they got it. The thing is to keep up the momentum. Now we're gonna get a summer project. It's probably gonna kick off in June or July. I don't know. But that summer project, I think it's gonna be good. I forgot, they showed us some things from it, right? And now I can't remember what it was. What was it? What about the summer project was really sick? Anybody remember that? There's something really good coming with that. Anyways, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm excited about the summer project. I think that's summer event, I should say. The summer event. Summer events could be really cool. Los Peterman. Appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you for that. So it wasn't anything magical, you know. How we were doing it is, first of all, make sure you have your settings set, right? So you go to Shepherd here on your map, and then make sure you have on-call status to all. Second, you cannot be friends and you cannot be in a clan. You have to be strangers. So we're obviously our friends. So we created a party. So we were talking to each other, right, in the comms. So that way we knew when an invite was being sent out. And if you stay in this in the map. Oops.
Backup request denied.
So if you stay in this map, you can see and monitor any time an on-call status is put up. So there's not one here, right? And so my friend that was not on my friends list would pop up a request, and as soon as he did, I grabbed it because I'm sitting here waiting for it. I know he's at Lincoln Memorial, and as soon as I see that friend or that call for backup show up at Lincoln Memorial, I accept it. Every now and again, we'd get a random person accepting it too, and then we'd just close the group down and start over. But it's important that you're not friends. It's important that you're not in the same clan, and it really helps to be on a chat or a talking party so that you can coordinate your efforts. Because as soon as I said I'm accepting the request, he would turn off the request so nobody else would accept it, and I'm already loading in. And so he would do that, and then he would do it. And if the third person, because we were running a full team, so if the fourth person, I should say, hadn't grabbed it yet, then he'll send it out again, and then that person will say got it, and he snags it, and then he turns off the request so that nobody else accidentally jumps in. So that sounds more complicated than it is, really. So all I'm doing here is monitoring, so one person has to be the shepherd, and you can't be friends, and they send out a request and you snag it. Server's a little bit slower right now, but earlier I saw some popping up here and here and some random ones. So I get all the other thing you should know, Los Peterman, is that if you are friends, just unfriend each other. Okay, so only one of you has to unfriend each other, apparently. But the system doesn't always register when you're unfriending somebody. It takes a minute. So if you're already friends and you're unfriending each other, it's really important, because this happened to me, that you check your status. See how it says shepherding not active? So if you joined his group and it says not active, then you're not going to get credit for all that work. If the shepherd request is blue, then that means it still thinks you're friends or you're in the same clan. And so what you have to do.
Backup request.
So do you hear that? Backup request. Here's one right here. Taz Reaper. See that? And he's Shepherd rank 10. And it looks like Bucky Blicky Boys or something. Anyways, and so if this was my friend that's not on my friends list, I would snag it right away and I would tell him that I'm grabbing it now. And then he would shut it off if he didn't want anybody else. But anyways, make sure it's not blue. And I think this one's blue because it's a newbie. I don't think this person's actually on my friends list. Maybe he is. But when it has wings, I think they're level 30. Something like that. So, yeah, it's really important that you're active. So as soon as you join up, just make sure it says active right there. Just go to this menu real quick and make sure it's active. But I was telling you, is like if you unfriend each other, like right now, then the system's not going to register. So what I did is restarted the game. Oh, actually, I restarted my whole console. I had to restart my Xbox, like literally restart it. So restart it, in other words. What's no count mean? They don't gotta watch? Ooh. 30 or below. Blue wings means 30 or below. Blue exclamation point means no count. What up, Jesse White? No credit. Oh, that sucks. Because they're 30 or below? Why wouldn't I get credit for it? Yeah, so really, yeah, for me, it's not active because I'm not active. Yeah, it's only active if you're actually in a group that requested you. Yeah. So like right now, if I was waiting for a friend, it not active is exactly what I am. And then he throws up the flag, I jump in. As soon as I connect to his shepherding session, then it'll turn to active. Yes. So it only changes to blue or active when you're in the shepherding. Yeah. You want to see the orange exclamation point. Jesse White, all right, man. Yeah, I'm about to too. Just wrapping up here, giving people tips. So hopefully this is all resolved in the morning. So I'm gonna get up really early in the morning, so I should go because I got to finish this hunter video, and then I'm going to give you guys the rundown on this. Hopefully you guys can figure it out, fix your bugs. That's the most important to me. The rest of the other stuff, you'll get it. It'll come to you. All right, everybody, appreciate you. Hope that helped a little bit. And gosh, tomorrow's gonna be a big one because it is Friday. Have a good one, guys.